Hi.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's Wednesday. It's the middle of the working week. Of course, that means it's time for some more good old Warframe. And Liv there, thank you very much straight away for resubscribing onto your third month. Liv, you got your silver badge. Cheers very much on that. Hello to you. And got a copy of the hydrate. You sure? Let's double sip. Welcome in, one and all. How are we all doing today? How are we all doing? Let me just change up my screen a little bit here. And yo!
Thanks for a great past 3 months. I look forward to the next 9 at least.
I look forward to the next 9 at least as well. Thank you very much there, Gorilla with a Clock, subscribing as well. Once again, it's tier 1 for the third month. My dude, you're also onto a silver badge.
You're all right, Doc.
It's much, much more. Robert's great, not to worry about that there, my dude. It was a little bit of a surprise. I was kind of like, what? But yeah, I was in the middle of testing stuff, so I had to just quickly reload the simulacrum. Pro tip, don't do that again, but I understand it was a mistake. And Mactan, thank you very much for the 200 bits. Welcome in, my dude. Hope you're doing well as well today. In fact, welcome to everyone. There's plenty of names I've not already read out there. Hello, Soul Guidance. Hello, Master Chief. Hello there, Cosmo. Hello there, Crown Ladybug. Hello there, Eliu. How are we all doing? Hello, Zom. Now, as the title suggests of the stream, we have, of course, got ourselves a nice, lovely, loud motorbike. Has he gone down? Oh, it's gone down a different road today by the sounds of it. There we are, never mind. But we got ourselves actually a lovely new Archon hunt. We've got Archon Nera up for grabs. We have got ourselves a new car mission. I've been putting it off. I haven't even looked at it over the last couple days to specifically put it away until this stream. You lucky, lucky people. And of course, we've got our traditional sortie. So, first things first, guys, because the sortie always does come first. If you want to be joining me on that, send me a message in game with the engineer. I'll bring you into the squad, and we'll be doing the rescue, spy, and mobile defense, and then taking it all from there. Give me that message in game, and we'll get this cracking. Am I dreading the car mission? I'm not dreading it. I have, whilst I've avoided details, I have noticed that Reddit seems certainly a lot happier. So hey, maybe it's for the better. We'll see how this one goes. We'll see how this one goes. Yellow on has Sparkle Velocity, I'm aware, really, yeah. Looking forward to going through all the bits and pieces on the shards, seeing what I can make of them. There has been some call I've noticed from people saying, oh, what's the best way to use the Archon shards, what's best places and whatnot. I am a little bit hesitant on that. I am a little bit hesitant for a couple of reasons. First of all, being so new, certainly with the Tau Forged business, which I'm a bit about, I don't know exactly how things are going to stay going forwards. If there's not going to be any change or anything in terms of the shards themselves. Secondly, because they're so damn hard to get, 1 a week from the Archon fighter, 1 a week from Carl. It's going to be hard to really suggest much for them, because who wants to see a build that says, hey, yeah, use 3 red Archon shards to go, oh, well, I only have 1. Huh. Yeah, it's a toughie. It's a toughie to approach that, but I absolutely understand the request to see where it'll go. I will be looking into it. I have got other things in the works first, but we'll be looking into it. No player found with the Kengineer, then you typed it wrong, my dude, because the Kengineer is definitely here. See what I did there? Yeah, I definitely exist, and it's not set to solo. I am most certainly here. I don't know what's going wrong there, but I am definitely here. Is the Carl shard the same colour as the active Archon, or is it random? Honestly, no idea. I haven't double checked on that. It could be different. Could be different. You also got the player not found. That's weird. That's weird. Alright. Let's see. Who should be online that I can message or something? Let me just check if there are keeps going around. I mean, yeah, there's loads of y'all online, so let's see. Zom is Zom on the list here? Zom is not online. Dang it. That'd have been someone I know is both in chat and online at the same time. Let's see. Do I recognize one of the names? Y'all have different names both in-game and online on Twitch here. It really makes it difficult for me to know who is who. Absolutely none of you. Right, what's your new usernames? Come on. What's your usernames? Let's make this nice and simple then. Who am I inviting? I mean, Warframe might just be shitting itself, which is not unheard of. We don't call it Bugframe for nothing. Invite LU. Well, you got my invitation, so that works. Bugframe? I don't think you've got the username Bugframe, Gorilla. I've already did the sorting hunt, fair enough. You've moved to the Drifter camp? Fair. I prefer staying in space, so... Mostly it's because then I can just roll between these, or slide between these, without having a transition. The transition just feels a bit jarring to me. I don't like it. Wither Fang Prime, okay. Wither Fang Prime, there we go. Gorilla can't join, fair enough. Alright. That's on it. That's 2 usernames. That's all I'm taking then. And what we got here? Wagwan with this. Hey, my dude. Just don't do it again. Let's head on over to the rescue, shall we? Good evening, F King. How you doing? In which case, forced to play roll call with chat. Well, if Warframe doesn't want to acknowledge that I exist, then we'll have to take steps to work around that, won't we, you know? We'll just take steps to work around that. Hello, Chick Noodle. How are you doing today?
There is a prisoner here that is vital to our operations.
Sweet.
Search for the holding location.
Yeah, gotta love going full zoomies on Lavos. Yeah, gotta love it. Especially as they recharge pretty quickly. You know? Oh, gotta go this way for this one. And zoomy again.
The enemy is on high alert.
Jump up tight. Oh, not that high.
They'll trigger the execution sequence. Rescue the hostage.
And in case you're wondering why I'm shooting at the occasional enemy, that's hopefully just to oh god, I didn't do that. My keyboard is slightly dying. That is just to trigger, what's it, Arcane Consequence. Just give me the extra
The
yeets.
hostage is almost out of time. Hurry.
Because it improves the bullet jump and roll speed, and that just makes everything faster. Hey, got the hostage first time. Love it. You have to put me on background noise today. Gonna be playing a new Apex game mode. Oh yeah, I played some of that. It's certainly a bit of a doozy because there's absolutely no matchmaking whatsoever. It's like, oh, hey, I'm here with my friend who is silver, maybe gold on a good day, and myself is breached into platinum in what little ranks I've dared to do. And like, yeah, you know what would be great opponents for you guys? Here, have 2 masters and a diamond on a team. Yeah, I was like, okay, well, we're dying. We died a lot, a hell of a lot. Also, I go into close quarters to fight someone. I shoot them with my car. Like, yeah, here we go. SMG to the face. Excellent. Steal that kill. Now to do with the next guy. I have a 30-30 repeater. Ha! Doesn't really work in close range. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Am I going to commit to a full parkour velocity Lavos? No, Lavos isn't the frame for that. I have my Yeet Loki. They're parkour velocity number 1 for me. That's where I throw those builds. My Yeet Loki does all that. But yeah, there is absolutely no matchmaking in the new mode on Apex. In fact, the matchmaking on Apex on a good day is iffy to say the least. You know, when trying to go from Gold 1 to Plat 4, it's like, sure, yeah, we can do that. Here is a Gold 4 teammate and his friend who is Bronze 2. Right. Why is a Bronze in a nearly Plat lobby? Because Apex. Because Apex. So yeah, go figure. And I've seen far worse than that. The number of times I'll see someone streaming Apex, or an Apex Predator, top rank in the entire game, literally one of the top people in the world, and they're shooting people in Plat. It's like, pretty sure that's not how it's supposed to work. Pretty sure the top rank in the entire game, top 500 or something people, should not be facing against mere Plats. That just seems wrong. But that's Apex for you. Not just Warframe that has issues at times. Oh, I've got Revenant Invigoration. Oh, that's a nice amount of strength, yeah. Shame the health is basically wasted, but I mean, who cares? You're Revenant. You've got all the strength in the world. You're winning life at that point. And then we just slide our way to here. Look at that. It's a perfect stealthy breach as Lavos. Huh? Huh? What? Huh? Well, okay then. There I am in the middle of a perfect stealthy breach and well, okay. Let's try that one again. Whoops. Don't know who did that one, but well, I do know who did that one, but I'm not going to name names. Let's just do this. Let's just go. I'm saying, do you recommend trying casting speed on Lavos? True, yes. I'll probably pick that up, to be honest. I will probably pick that up. As we were saying, I have a curious question that you might or might not have an answer for. What mission do you suggest I could do to level Archwing and their guns or melee weapons easily? You're just looking for easy mastery farming. Okay. I would say, if you've got decent mods and a decent enough mastery rank, so that you can actually put those mods on, go into a Steel Path Mobile Defense. Steel Path Mobile Defense Archwing, that is. Because Steel Path only gives plus 50 levels for Archwing, not plus 100, so it's actually a lot easier than you might expect. Oh, hey. What do you know? And it means you'll still be getting a load of extra XP. So that's pretty much your best option to go for there, I would say. Go for the Steel Path. The reason for Mobile Defense is because there's so many enemies that you can get a load of affinity, but you don't really need to go to them, they're just coming to you, which is also great. So yeah, that would be my recommendation for the Archwings and for the melees. For the guns, if you've got more of those going around, if you still need to do some leveling, you can take those over to your Necromech and use your Necromech to level them up. Which is going to be far superior than leveling up through actual Railjack gameplay. Sorry, actual Archwing gameplay. Because even on Railjack, it's just not worth it. Guns, I'd say. You can do better with the Necromech stuff. And in case anyone is curious, this is how you can break into this vault with a non-stealth frame. Who needs any kind of invisibility or silence or whatnot? You can just walk through and get it like that. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. And there's a few other ways to do it, but that's really just the easiest. Look at that, we're already extracting now. Let's go. Let's just go. Trying to get the Morgan, but one rank short. Yeah, fair do. You'll get there shortly. You'll get there shortly. Hello, chicken tenders. I'm doing alright. I hope you're doing well yourself. Strength from Revenant affects Mesmer skin? Yeah. Yeah, gives it more charges. Why capacity speed on Lavos? Because of his 4 and 1 primarily. The 1 and 4 with casting speed, they are a lot faster to cast. The 2 and 3, you don't need to worry about. The 2, I don't think there's any benefit. The 3, psh, if there's a benefit, I ain't noticed. But the 1 and 4, they get quite a bit. They do get quite a bit, and it makes it easier to use them as a caster frame because you're not spending as much time locked into the animations. If you're using him as a non-caster, if you're using him as just a tank frame or as a support frame, then yeah, casting speed's not necessary on levels, I'd say. Using him as a support frame, the time it takes to cast his 4 is a non-issue. Alright, catch you around, Robbie's great. Catch you around. And Mobile Defense Eczema Stronghold. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Let's do it. Done Archon already? We haven't done the Archon just yet, no. No, we always do the sortie first, and then I'll be going on to the rest of the stream, which is, of course, the Archon fight and Carl's fight. So the Archon has yet to come. And sorry, Carcop, you grabbed that a little bit too late on the Mesa request, so I won't be able to do that over the next few missions now. Because I'm not bringing Mesa to the Archon fight. I got specific stuff for a very specifically difficult fight. So, gonna be a moment on that request now, my dude. Gonna be a moment on that. Prediction time? Oh yeah, true, didn't get the prediction up. We'll get that up once we got to the console. Let's plug the disc in. Alright, prediction. Which reward will we get from today's sortie? Prediction is up, guys. There you go. Go, go, go. Click the blue spanner icon at the bottom of the chat window. Make a prediction. What will we get from this mission? Is it going to be an Asa Sculpture? Is it going to be some Kuva? Is it going to be a booster? Or something else entirely?
Archon Mods, knock that thing out.
I'm not sure what the bot thought of that pronunciation there, but Archon Schmarkon knocked that thing out. Thank you very much, Mr. Frank Archer. Resubscribing onto 6 months. You got your gold badge, my dude. Huh. Cheers, 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 and a welcome once again to that lovely, lovely subscriber badge. Cheers, my dude. Hello, Mighty. How you doing? From Bebehan saying, are you aware that remove the ability to make your crew stay put? Oh, wrong button. This one. Opposition. Nope, that's working. Don't know what you see now, my dude. That's working just fine. I can tell them to move and not move. Absolutely fine. So, don't know what you're experiencing, but it ain't that. There we go. One terminal down. Oh my god, that is a lot of visual noise. Lord above, I can't see when that happens. Just gonna skip past every single one of these guys. Is it down from here? No, wait, what? Wait, where is that waypoint going? Oh, it's here! There we go. That was really confusing. I had to remember which tile I was on. Error on your end then? Yeah, bug frame being bug frame. It might have just forgot to give you the option, or maybe your crewmate just ignored you. Anything can happen with bug frame. Anything. Let's hope no one screws up the Archon one-shot this time. That would be nice, yes. If you are not absolutely certain of the one-shot, let the professionals handle it. I mean, I'm not 100% certain, but I fairly believe I should be able to do it. I did let my crewmate run over it, didn't I? My crewmate has not run over here. What are they doing? Sod it, we don't need him anyway. If the crewmate doesn't want to be here, we don't need him anyway. You missed a voting? Ah, don't worry, Airsoft. There'll be another one for the Archon hunt. Because, of course, that's got the same kind of options. The Archon hunt, aside from the shard, just shows straight up. Although we could just do one for the Tau Forge bit. I think I'll just do a Tau Forge prediction. That'd be better. Yo! FatCat2345 subscribing once again with Tier 1. Now up at 5 months. My dude. Thank you very, very much for continuing yourself here on the channel. I appreciate all of you guys. We've had a few of you resubbing in the last few minutes, and I seriously really appreciate it. Thank you, mods. Thank you all, y'all. I know nothing about Carl's mission this week. I know next to nothing about it. There are little bits I have caught, but otherwise very, very little, because I wanted to go into it fresh. If I was just going into it like, oh yeah, we know goes, I'm sure that'll be a little bit less interesting for y'all. So I've specifically avoided details around it. Go into it completely new here on stream today. That's the idea. We'll see how well that works. Double gambling? Yeah, I mean, Cosmo, we gotta have double gambling. Twitch is getting rid of some kinds of gambling on their services, which is actually a very good thing, and they might want to look into doing yet more, to be quite honest with you. And also maybe address other issues which have been released earlier today, but, you know, we don't want to talk about that too much. Ah, that's good to know, Korokop, thank you. Ah, don't worry about it, Gorilla. It happens. It happens. I lost count how many times I died testing out different setups for the Archon fight, including times where I had the right setup. It's just I was being a little bit cheeky, pushing the edge a bit, trying out slightly different methods, seeing what I could get away with, and the system turning around and slapping me down for being an ass. It's like, oh, you think you're better than me, do you? Says the Archon. You think you're that much better than me? And I just get bitch slapped into the ground. It happens to us all.
Mission
I just didn't do it
complete.
on stream. That's the entire difference. Am I planning on putting Archon mods on Lavos? I haven't actually got any of them as yet. So I'll be looking into that. From what I've been looking at with what people are saying about the Archon mods, I've seen a lot of people saying, oh my god, Lavos can use all the Archon mods. I'm like, one of them generates energy. How can Lavos use that? So I'll be looking at it with a little bit more nuance than the average Reddit user, let me put it that way. But, you know, we'll see exactly what I've got. From what I've seen so far, it seems like the Archon mods are more offensive, whereas the Umbral set is more defensive. We'll see how the nuance fares. Yeah, Gorilla, but the difference between 90% and 100% is, of course, then the damage attenuation kicks in, as do all the abilities, and that's what did us in. It's that little bit of difference, which is why when there's so many people commenting on the video like, well, can I use this instead? Can I use that instead? What if I use this Ruby code that you showcased on there? Because that was good enough. I'm like, use the one shot. Just use the one shot I created for you. It works. And would you look at that today? We got a ribbon. It's a Zor ribbon. Honestly, a bit disgusting, but we have a ribbon. It's a Zor ribbon, but it's a ribbon. So those of you who gambled on a ribbon, you're absolutely correct. There we go. Biggest gambler winning there, Catacosmo. Oh, you're absolutely loving that one. Gambled 1,500, getting nearly 8 times as much back. Nice. You're probably happier than I am with that result because I got a Zor ribbon. What do I need this for? What do I need that for? Honestly. Alright, well, let's get ourselves ready for the next big thing. I'm, of course, going to be using a Rhino. Of course, going to be using a Rhino. Going to be using the who the heck. Zor's not as good nowadays. It's not so much Zor's being good or bad, Gorilla. It's the fact that Zor ribbons are dropped like candy. If I go Zor, I mean, I've never tried to get a hold of a Zor ribbon to my knowledge. I might have tried to get one, but yeah, I just kind of collect them. This is after I've thrown stuff away and melted it down and turned it into endo. It's like getting a kit gun ribbon. It reaches a point where you're like, look, everyone and their dog has the Zor ribbon for the Zor they have. We don't need more of them. Can we get, like, shotgun ones and pistol ones and primary ones? Not these. Yeah, that's the sitch there. I'm going to use... Actually, an Iru is probably the right one for me here, isn't it? Yeah, we'll use an Iru. Because on the off chance it all goes tits up and Rhino gets knocked, I would like to have the best chance of bringing myself back to life. So that's what this is here for. That is to save my ass when my ass screws up. I am set to corrosive on my glaive, so that's my throwable melee for emergency purposes. We've got the Goover Heck set up there. We just need to get the correct Rhino build, which is this one. There we go. Tried and tested, this should work a charm. Fire equals poise, poise equals win. Well, there is that, but I mean, it's Rhino, Iron Skin, you know. Wouldn't that mean you need a Maduro or Uniru? It could go both ways. The thing with Uniru is the armor strip. Look at this. We go into here. So every Operator's Focus School will have the last gasp and the growing damage over time. But what we have here is that first of all, if I go Operator and then screw up, I can bring in the Warframe, so that helps out there. Transference Static as well, so that's good for the Operator side of stuff if I screw up as Operator, to not have a disadvantaged Rhino. Likewise, if I'm forced into Operator to save my Rhino, I can fully remove the enemy armor, which makes it a lot easier to kill them. That's kind of a big deal. And then there's also the Stone Skin. This actually is just a buff to Rhino because the armor buff means Iron Skin buff. That's an extra help right there. So yeah. That's to save my Rhino if I get knocked down, and reduce the chance of being knocked down in the first place. That's what that's all about. Hello Berserker, how are you doing today? Well, armor strip didn't work on the Archons. Oh yeah, you've caught up now. You caught up. It's all good. Alright, let's do this. Archon Hunt. Actually, I've jumped the gun. I don't need Rhino straight away, do I? We're doing the rest of the missions first. Rescue and interception. Let's get a rescue frame, shall we? For some reason, I completely forgot there are 3 stages. Probably due to how many times I've been doing the last one for testing purposes. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Shuffed in my seat a little bit. I'll bring Mesa to the next one, Karakop. Because it's an Inception, we'll bring Mesa to the next one. There's your limbo, maybe? Nah. It's a rescue. Why do we need a limbo on a rescue? I mean, I can see the benefit, but... Bonky. Bonky fast. So fast, I'm just activating lift straight away. Aren't I a monster? Oh wait, that door stays open. Yeah, fun fact with that lift, you don't need to wait for your allies on that one specific lift, because the door stays open at the top, they can still jump in. Alright, Puzzle's got some stuff to say. Oops, that is a window, cannot go through the window. As much as the pigeons and bugs may try, I cannot go through that window. Straight up snaking my way through. Look at that. How did you know I was here? Oh, you did anyway. They had to add armor strip immunity to bosses. Even acolytes get melted easy now. There's scaling your Warframes all over the place. We all know that. Yeah. We all know it's completely all over the place. Hello, Kanak. How you doing? Alright. Just go in Vaughn. Pop this. Someone got the other one. Just slide into the center. Oh, that didn't insta-kill. My bad. There we go. Much better. Ah, not this one. I gambled. Ooh, I forgot it's these ones. Got it. Whew. I didn't even need to do that one. Whatever. Let's make our way out of this location. Full speed ahead. What is Pazul even saying? I didn't... Is it me or did that just sound a little bit deranged? So I'll go ahead and say, Kenjir, do you have a solo idle and hunt video where you show every step slowly? I do not know. I do not. I am not really a fan of big old boss fights like the Eidolon hunts. It's just not really my thing, and there are better people at it than me who have made guides, which is why I've just not done one of those for now. It's something I may cover in the future, but not for now. And Hurley Moondog, I haven't got a specific issue there, but this is a no politics channel, so just erring on the side of caution. Let's not go down that line, thanks. Joke's fine, but not the right topic. Hello, Sapano. How you doing? Oh, need to switch over to Mesa for this next bit. Or else, there any requirements I need to be aware of? No, it's just a mission. That's fine. Let's do it.
Love you, Ken. Less than 3. Hope you are having a good stream.
Yo, Yatta TM. You've changed your name, haven't you? Have you changed your name? Yatta, in any case. Thank you very much for 15 months now, my dude. Cheers once again on that. The one and only, the Yatta. Alright, let's grab Mesa. Let's grab a Mesa and take this absolute gunslinger into the next one. Yeah, I'll stick with an iron now. Let me just make sure my Mesa is appropriately set up. Bubbly bubbly bop. Yep, that one should do just fine. Especially with everything on it. Regulators. Corrosive. Yep, that'll do just fine. I do like a corrosive. Source voice lines are definitely something. Yeah. Yeah, the dude's having a moment, isn't he? Having a bit of a moment. I'm saying Lotus has given us some interesting insight into the Archons of Bazaar. Yes, with how much I've replayed the third fight on the first week, I managed to get basically every single voice line many times over. There's a lot of background going on there, like a hell of a lot.
This facility is a communications crossroad for Narmer.
They are lore dropping on us like crazy, and we don't even notice half of it. At least I'm sure some people don't. Alright. Do you remember? The 21st night of September. Sorry. Anyway. Let's see. Where are the enemies going to be coming from? Where did they come from? And... ooh, they're taking a few shots to kill. They are... yeah, they're definitely taking a little bit. I mean, they die. But they die after a bit of effort, which is interesting. Also, I know the Corrosive might not seem like the smartest pick, seeing as we've got Corpus going around. But, ooh, that's a nasty grenade. But the reason being is that, if I recall correctly, we should have Infested to deal with, and Corrosive is the right answer for them. Not Infested, Sentience. Sentience to deal with. Like that one. Although that was probably one of the weakest ones we could have seen. Yeah, Corrosive just kind of cuts through them.
New badge, the Can 18 Pete Covet.
I mean, most of that was successfully handled by the bot there, but Unholy Moondog, in any case, thank you very much for subscribing. Now on to 6 months. We've got a few of you guys up onto 6 months today. I'd love to see that. Many gold badges coming out here. That is amazing. And once again, thank you, Unholy Moondog. Subscribing on to 6 months now. You're amazing. I'll give you a sip as soon as I stop being in such dire circumstances. There is a lot going on at once here. I think I've chosen the one point that gets constantly attacked, haven't I? Yes, I have. Yeah, let me do it. Left hand shoot, right hand drink. Oh. The left hand does not know how to use the mouse. Ah! Left hand definitely does not know how to use mouse. Oh god, no. That laser thing is dangerous. Woo! That was a little bit spicy, wasn't it? Yeah. Alright. Now we're stabilizing again. We're stabilizing. There is a guy like right here. Where are they? Oh, they're stuck in the dome. Ah, sucks for you. I said, sucks to be you. Thank you. A laser disco ball one-shot you today? Yeah. If you see the laser disco ball, you respect that thing. Because the only thing that's going to save you from it is a shield gate. If you don't have a shield gate, you're dead. You respect it. You deal with it. And the heck can. Best way to deal with it, get underneath it. Because it is spinning around like a carousel, it's creating kind of a cone shape, so get underneath the cone. Like this one here. This one right here. I am underneath it. Oop. Well, it ran out whilst I was trying to deal with it, but that works too. Point is, underneath cone, safe. Not underneath cone, not safe. Is there any particular reason why computers never received a second mouse? Do you want to use two hands coordinated like that at the same time? And also reduce the number of keys you're going to be pressing? You can plug in two mice. They'll usually control just the one cursor. Two cursors, identifying that will be a pain in the ass. And, as I say, you're just missing out on the number of keys you can access. The keyboard has a lot of buttons to press at once. Now, you see, I'm not scared of those energy leech zones because I've got Arcane Nullifier on. Which is how I deal with the fact that Macy usually can't get out of those zones very quickly. Now, if you ever want to consider just how bad using two mice would be, set up two computers next to each other. Get a laptop and another computer together or something like that, and try using the two mice simultaneously on the two different computers. See what happens for you. Hey, you might be good at it. You probably won't. I know I should be paying attention to Pazul, but it's kind of hard to do. I mean, Liv, you say it's not needed. A second mouse, a second cursor in the right circumstances could help, but those circumstances are going to be few and far between. But to say it's not needed, nothing's needed. Everything's optional. We just choose the options we prefer most. Yeah, the benefits it would confer are far too few, and the difficulty's far too great. And these Xmas have absolutely nothing on me. Oh! What the my shatter shield is up! How the hell did I die? That was something. Okay. I looked away for a second like, yeah, I'm good, and then I was instantly down with shatter shield. What was that? Was there a laser disco somewhere I didn't see? There's probably a laser disco somewhere I didn't see. Airsoft, are you trying to say who was going to tell you Unstuck is a thing? I think I mentioned it in a video before now, but if not, my bad. Yeah, Unstuck's a thing. My shatter shield is not up. Let's get that up. Let's get another dispensary going. Hey, another ribbon sliver. Nice. Bible thing that Nama doesn't just nuke you? I mean, it could have been that. I didn't see one, but could have been. Did this thing die? Holy shit. It's not even getting targeted half the time. Why is it not targeted? Get targeted! That thing just kept on not being targeted for some reason. I don't understand it. What's going on here? Why am I not targeting this? Is this one an ally? This one's an ally, isn't it? Who got an ally? No, wait. Is it an ally? I genuinely cannot tell anymore. I don't know what was up with that because there's so much on my minimap, but that mower was not taking damage. It is an ally. Okay. Why do we have an ally? Mower. That's so confusing. Oh. Huh? Help? What was... How did I get... What? I got knocked down whilst in my Forest Mesa. And couldn't press anything for a hot minute there. This is a very weird mission for reasons beyond my comprehension, guys. Crosshair turns blue when looking at an ally? Good point. Let's see. Where's my crosshair? Where's my crosshair? Did anyone see my crosshair? I'm looking for a crosshair so I can look at an ally with it. Let me see. Crosshair. Yeah, there's not one when you're Mesa 4. There isn't one. Yeah, there is now. But at that point, I was really confused already. Woo! Yeah, I know, Drip Bones, I know. I'm being slightly facetious to make at least half a point.
All messages decrypted. Fazul is not merely insane, Teddy. There is another mind at work within him.
Not merely insane. That is a slightly terrifying phrase.
You're scared to face the possibility. I'm right.
Like, to describe someone as not merely insane is genuinely a terrifying concept. So yeah, that was a bit of a funky mission, but we did it. Bit fonk, but we got there. Hello, Space Cadet. How you doing? All right, there we are. So that is the Mesa request for Korokop, and now we are on to the final mission proper this time. Let's go grab that Rhino back. And let's go pop a big fat hole, 28 plus of them, maybe a few hundred actually, in the side of an Archon's head. Just grab the right build. Yeah, Bazool is... There's the shallow end of the pool, where you're losing your mind a little bit. There's a deep end of the pool. There's going off the deep end of the pool. And then there's just going outside of the building entirely, digging a hole in the ground, summoning the rains while screaming at the gods, I am immortal! And he's that far off the deep end. He's just completely lost it. Felarx? No, I'm going to do the Kubag this time. Yeah, Felarx works with Zarta's Whisper. Without it, it can work, but you really need the stars to align to be certain of it. The Kuvahek is designed for this build that I'm bringing, so that's why it works. Why I'm doing that. All not big enough? Not for this madman, nah. No, fair enough, Zom. Hope you figure out whatever's going weird for you. Did you miss the 2-2 wavelet interception? I mean, we did 2 waves. Oh yeah, prediction. Guys, let's do the same prediction again. What reward will we get alongside the shard from this third and final mission of the Archon hunt? We're getting double prediction, guys. Grab your blue spanners, make your prediction. Is it going to be an Aster, a Riven, a booster, or something else entirely? Let's see what you figure. Does Rhino Prime have a duck in his face? I see what you're saying. No, but I see what you're saying. Excuse me, coming through, out of my way, piss off. Oh god. Oh no, nullifiers, don't, no. No, 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 no. Oh no, I'm not dealing with nullifiers. Not in this universe or the next, thank you very much. Let's just, no. That is terrifying. Also, I haven't stacked up my headshots. Ah! Why is it all mowers? Give me humans. That's... no. Thank you. 2 dead heads. Need 1 more. Can you give me 1? That did. That works. Cool. Waiting for other player. Please get here. I'm designed to one-shot. We're all ready. Who are we waiting on? Thank you. Where's its head?
Stay on the move. Those eyes can
Am I aiming for this bit? Okay, that did not feel like even remotely close to a headshot. What is going on? That works. Yeah, is the stick head the head? That's an... Yeah. I mean, I hit it the second time around. The first time around, apparently not, but... Yeah, I was really confused. I was like, which head am I shooting at? Ah, yes, Deacon Veils, of course. My favourite bit.
They will open this gate, even if their bearer is dead.
Lots of toxin damage going around, is there? I wouldn't know, because I am Rhino, but fair enough. If you've got loads of toxin, yeah, Protea might not be the ideal pickup. Hello, you evil people. Wow, you had 1 guard? Damn, they got some real budget cuts. Really sucks to be that guy today. I'm pretty certain they usually have like half a dozen guards at minimum. Why did that guy have 1 guard? Did he just piss off Nira today? Honestly, that is just so much easier. There we go. Oh, can I headshot you? Yes, I can. Oh, is it Naira, not Nira? My bad. Naira. Lotus just said Naira.
Be my sword, Tenno. Strike.
Hi, thank you for the headshot. Hi, thank you for the headshot. Raw buff active. Radiation buff active. Hello. Oh, you've gone invulnerable. What are you doing? You are summoning summons. Okay. Let's work our way through said summons. I can't see his head through all of that glowy glowy. Ooh. Activate. Alright then, you. Are you invulnerable again? No. Thank you. Ah! Try again. Ooh, that's not good. 2, 3. There we are. Gave it a couple seconds. Not quite a one-shot this time. Not quite a one-shot.
You dealt with Archon Lyra, expert Tenno. Her kind may expect no mercy.
I mean, we still killed it very quickly, granted. But not quite a one-shot. Ooh, iron skin. And made it. Yeah, I'm going to need to do some testing on that one, see what I'm doing wrong. But yeah, there's definitely got to be a headshot to it. There's no way we would have got that without a headshot buff. You can't get past the first arc on the new war. I mean, in the new war, it's a lot more difficult because you just got, you know, that crappy little amp. When you just got a pistol to try and get through it all, yeah, it sucks. It's going to be a lot harder. Hey, it's Tau Forged. Nice. There we go. That's a win. And we got a pineapple. We got a pineapple. I mean, at least we got the Tau Forged, so it's not just the pineapple, but, yeah. There we go. Maybe the stack head is too small for all the pellets? Could be, yes. I might have been missing with a few pellets there. Or in fighting to try and not lose my iron skin and get demolished by something random. GG's. Yeah, I might test that later on with Avara, see if I could sneak through and steal the headshot without having to, you know, worry about existence as much as Rhino does. Maybe so. Alright, dropping out the squads at this point anyway, because next up is the Carl section of it all. Very nice on the Tau Forge. Yas. Yas. That out of the crystals now, I think I put some in, so I'm gonna have to double check, but yeah, so I've got the Azure Shard, I've got a Tau Forged Amber Shard, and where did I put the Crimson one? I think I put it into Valkyrie, because someone was curious as to exactly how it was working with her on the Discord. Let me check. Yep, there it is. Yeah, so Valkyrie has got my other shard, which is another Tau Forged one. So I've been rather lucky there. 2 Tau Forged out of 3. Will I publish my findings on the different Archon one-shots? I mean, Gorilla. I've used the same setup for all 3 of them. On the first one, it's built for the first one. The second one, it's a one-shot still. On the third one there, looks like there's a little bit of wonkiness, but that's probably just down to my aim. And going, wait, hang on, wiggly snakehead, what do I do? But I'm fairly certain it's going to be pretty much the same. It's going to be pretty much the same. Grubby Scotsman saying, can you talk me through the first arc on a new war at all? It one-shots me before I get anywhere near it. My dude, keep moving. Just keep moving, keep tapping it. You've got infinite ammo, so just keep moving and tap, 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 tap. Don't let it regenerate, but mostly just keep moving, that's it. That's the entirety of it, keep moving. I know that doesn't really sound helpful, but that is literally it. You have to survive, and you survive by dodging. Alrighty then, I need to switch over now to the Drifter camp, because this is the only way to access Carl directly. Let's disembark. And head over this way. So for everyone who missed what I said earlier, I have not looked at this mission whatsoever so far. I have no idea exactly what to expect. No, we're not customizing. I put it off so we can experience it here on a stream together, guys. So let's see what we got.
Tenno camp is best camp.
I mean, fair enough. You know, I've done my best. which is absolutely nothing actually. I've not done anything with the camp, but I'm glad you like it. Chipper needs more thumper parts, and you need to keep Chipper happy. Yes, thank you, mate. I was reading that. And you need to keep Chipper happy. I found an old Grineer base on Earth. Should have plenty. Awesome. We can do that. We can absolutely do that. So, we've got the challenges of Deathless. Complete the mission without dying or being veiled. Thank you, Carl. We've got Break Nama Veils. Remove 5 Veils of Veilbreaker. Get 5 Gene Stamps. They're the same. Find people to save. Find Gene Stamps to collect. 5 kills within 3 seconds. Okay, we'll bear that one in mind.
Call Itchy. Itchy to kill Narmer Scoom.
Okay, Carl, we get it. Thank you. We've got 5 Ostrons to rescue, and then scavenge for some extra thumper parts, which sounds like the entire mission. So, sure, yeah, we'll do that.
Blue girl find Narmer.
Standing level goes up after each mission. I figured it would, yeah. Because like if we did 2 missions in a row, they're like, yeah, no, you've not leveled up yet. So we'd be like, well, when do we level up? Give us a number. It kind of makes sense we level up each mission. Kind of makes sense. Hello, Rainuva. Hope you're doing well. Alright, well, let's get cranking on this. Maximo say I estimate the chance of avoiding vaccines should be roughly 1%. We'll see. We'll see. Right, let's do this.
Moving out.
Let's do the mission and see how much I mess up. Probably everything. But there is no time limit on this one for any of the challenges, so we can just kind of go through it. See how that feels. And I've got my Grakita.
Nobody around but Rex and a few Veilheads.
Let's get cracking.
Alright. Get in, find the parts Chipper wants, get out.
Daughter sounds enthused.
Station. Thumpers all dead.
Probably. Short. Some of your Grineer friends are locked up here.
Why does she not sound sure about the Thumpers all being dead?
We do this.
She doesn't sound sure. And from what we've seen in prior footage, that has me concerned. That has me genuinely concerned. Yeah, Dreamseed, you play as Carl for these missions.
Careful. Deacon here.
Yeah, let's not deal with the Deacon. I don't have a big old laser beam this time. Can I? No. I can do that. Ah, okay, it's now blocked my way out. Where is he looking? This way. Hehe, sucker. Let's get through here. Oh, I should be looking for stuff as well. Bollocks. I've not been looking for pieces. Which is exactly what I need to be doing because this is a hunt the map for pixel challenge. God damn it. Let's start hunting the map for pixels. Too busy thinking about the actual mission. Right. Well, I can't run behind that, it seems. Yep, no, that's locked to me. Any pixels here I need to care about? I am being slightly facetious about it all, but that is how it feels at times. Let me just check back the way I came. Anything I missed? I would have hoped it would have been marked as I ran close to it, but you never know. Maybe I didn't run close enough. I'm just going to check the whole area. See, I could have missed this. This could have been a gene stamp right here. Okay. That could have been a gene stamp right there. It wasn't this time, but it could have been. I'm checking this entire area top to bottom now. Don't think I can get up here. Nope, I'm hitting an invisible ceiling. That's fine. Everything that way. That is nothing. Under the stairs, perhaps? Nope, good. That would have been really annoying. Bug find? I'm not finding bugs. I'm finding the actual challenges. Pro tip, don't do everything in your first run. Thanks for the advice. Let's see. Nothing seems to be up here. That is all Gucci. We got cages over here. remember freeing Ostrons from these during the quest, so maybe, but nothing. Nope. Okay, cool. Yeah, gene stamps should give you an icon when you're close to them, but emphasis when you're close to them. Just because I didn't get one on that guy doesn't mean I had got close enough. I could have been too far away. Alright, we'll switch that over. Let's slip by this guy. Hehe, sucker. Wait, there's a spot over here. Spot might have things. Another dead Grenier, but not what I need to worry about. Yeah, I got past him. Good. Alright, let's continue. Don't we have the stun grenade? I know. Just checking for bits here. Okay, so this is a big open area, and that feels like a good way to die, especially because there is baddie right there. So. Okay. I do miss enemy radar at times. Let's see, what can I interact with from here? I got his attention or something. Did that just deal with a deacon? I feel like that just dealt with a deacon. Yeah, I feel like that just dealt with a deacon. Nice. That works. That was intuitive. I'll take it. Alright, so it's trying to tell me to go that way, which means I want to go this way. Because this way, there's going to be hidden stuff. That's how it works. Ah, map's expanding. I hope I'm not actually running towards extraction now because of weird wonky level design. How far do I want to go this way? What does my map show me? I might not want to be running here so soon, but you know what? I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. Explore every path that isn't progress. Yep. There we are. That's exactly what we're looking for. Things. One thing found. Now where are the rest of the things? Looks like this continues this way. I'm going to continue this way. Ah, good. This is a dead-end tile. That is good. Reduces the likelihood that I've accidentally caused issues to myself. I am just exploring. Those are not the parts we are looking for. You hate this when you get to it? Depends on how you feel about it. I mean, if you already know that you're going to hate it, then fair enough. Fair enough. Alright. I think that's that area pretty well searched. Yeah, I'll say that's well searched. Let's have a look. Oh, so record time. Thank you very much. Hold the line. And is that a hole? Map hole. It's fine. Honestly, I don't worry about tiny little things like that. You say looking for secrets in a low-lit grime environment? I feel you on that. I feel you on that. You are free! Run! Run somewhere! And activate your invisibility cloak. Yes, good. Don't we have one of those? Alright, the fact that I can't jump up here suggests to me there is nothing up there. I'm going to try from this angle as well. Okay, there's nothing up there. Let's keep exploring. I'm going to keep hugging the left wall until such time that it points me back towards the objective. Then I know that I've done the wall hugging and just need to do the middle bits. That's another corpse, but not one I get a tag from. That's fun how I found 4 corpses and only one of them had a tag so far. It's a bit... we'll keep going. Carla Warframe? Oh god, could you imagine? He'd rival the queens. Happy hump day? It is in fact Wednesday, my dudes, yes. Now, can't we use any of these parts? Like, why do we specifically need Tusk Thumper parts? This looks like a load of good machinery right here. That's some good hauling. But we need Thumper parts. Never mind the fact that we have a foundry that can craft pretty much everything if we get the blueprint. Alright, so that's trying to take us back to objectives. So let's just make sure I've fully cleared through this area. Oh, speaking of the devil. There we go. Out you come, my dude. You are celebrated by the arrival of a gifted sub from Chinwizard to Mactan. Chinwizard, thank you very, very much for the gifted sub. Appreciate it, my dude. Oh. Thank you very, very much indeed, my dude. Alright, so I came through this bit, so let's go through this door here. Anything of a Thumper skin for Necromex? I mean, not exactly a Thumper, but they could certainly design something for that, couldn't they? Yeah. I opened up that one, so this area is all done. I jumped around here, so that area is all done. I came through that door, so that is all done. So yeah, I've checked out this area now. This area is scouted. Good. I appreciate you, Wizard. Very, very much so. Thank you. And joining in the fun, Osprey Danger, subscribing for the first time with Prime. My dude, thank you very much for joining the channel. Oh. Enjoy your lovely blue badge, your emotes to go with it, your access to the supporter T Lounge over on the Discord, and your ad-free viewing here on Twitch. Take your pick, which of those is the best one. What would you guys say is the best bit about a subscription here, aside from, you know, obviously supporting the channel, of the bits you get? The badge, the emotes, the ad-free views, and the supporter T Lounge. Which bit do you guys prefer? What's your number one bit, if you had to choose one? Ad-free, ad-free. Ad-free and supporter T Lounge. Someone's choosing 2 bits. How dare they? The emotes, ad-free. Drops. Drops aren't a thing when you subscribe, and also aren't a thing right now. There's a raffle. But, I think I put raffle in the title, but there's not drops. 20% more spanners? I mean, fair enough, Max and Madge. I think that's why Quintus went for tier 3, was for double spanners. Be very careful, run away down here. Ad-free, T-Lounge, don't mind watching the ads, supports T-Lounge. Ad-free, emotes, ad-free. Have ad blocks or no ads for me? Korokop, I would be upset if it weren't for the fact you are subscribed. If you are subscribed, honestly, I don't care. Ad block all day long. But if you don't in any way contribute to the channel, not even a pound tip, a single pound, dollar, or euro, whichever is your currency, if you do that as a tip, then you know what? It's not on the ad blocker. You've done your bit. The ads aren't worth that much. But for those who don't support in any way whatsoever and use ad blocker, then you're being a bit rude. Come on. Now, I say all that whilst just kind of leisurely scouting out the area. I'm going to have to actually go in now. There's lots of people just want to learn about getting interrupted by ads. I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's absolutely fair. The way around ads is to instead give a reason to not have ads, which is subscribing. Alright, let's see. So, if I do activate drone, that should get him to investigate, just like the other one. And then, pop! That is satisfying. That is genuinely satisfying. Okay, looks like there's another camera console up there I can interact with. So, let's do some more exploring around here now. I am no longer under any threat of deacons. Does the bonus spanners with subbing count towards bets? No, you've just got more spanners, Airsoft. You don't get more back from predictions, because then you're double dipping, as it were. So it doesn't work like that. You just generate more from watching. You generate more from the 10-minute ones, and then the presents you can open up every 50 minutes. Sorry, 50. Yeah, it's 5 minutes and 15 minutes. Those two ones get bonuses. I don't know if the other bits get bonuses, so like the concurrent viewing, the first gifted sub in a month, or the first bits cheered in a month. So yeah, fun fact, if anyone wanted more spanners, gifting subs and cheering with bits also gives you more spanners. It's a thing. I don't actually have any control over it or the amount, it's just a thing. Bam! Another person found. Alright, let's work this through. Gene stamp? No, no gene stamp. Even checked in case it was hidden under his armor. No gene stamp. We bend down that road. Are there other roads to explore before I continue onwards? There might be something over here. There also might not, but it's worth a check. How are there so many corpses just littered about here? Like, what happened? Gotta say, I've learned so much about the game in the last 3 months. I mean, that's part of my plan, being here, yeah. That's part of my plan. Have a look around. Anything more I'm missing before we call it for this spot? Just really thoroughly checking because of how obnoxious it would be to have to do this multiple times over needlessly. But yeah, I think I've fully cleared this room as well. Okay. You still don't understand what spanners are or do? Alright, Nuclear Warhead, let me walk you through. So the spanner icon at the bottom of the chat window there, that is your channel points. You mainly get them for just simply being here watching the stream. You get 10 of them every 5 minutes, just passively for watching. Every 15 minutes, you'll get another 50 of them if you click onto the present icon that pops up. I think there are some overlays like Better Twitch TV that automatically clicks it for you, but however it works, you just get more spanners. There are other ways of getting the spanners as well. There's a variety of them. I believe the Twitch help page goes through all of them for you, including things like subscribing will give you 20% more, 40% at tier 2, or 100% more at tier 3. Gifting a sub for the first time in a month, that gives you some more spanners. Cheering with some bits, that gives you some more spanners. Coming to multiple streams in a row gives you more spanners, and so on. What they're used for is both predictions and primarily all of the channel point options that you find by clicking the blue spanner. So that would include things like the hydrate emote, not hydrate emote, hydrate request, which Maximaj has done. That would include things like changing the music through Yo DJ. That would include pick a frame. That would include activating these sound alerts that's on there, because I've got one sound alert available for spanners. Oh, hello. Hello. Whoever said to come down under here? Thank you very much. Oh. Well, thank you all the same. I never knew this existed. But, not this time, it seems. Not this time, but thank you. So yeah, I hope that clears it up for you, Nuclear Warhead, in terms of what spanners are for. If you've got any more questions on it, just let me know. Absolutely, I'm happy to answer those. And OG Rengar, thank you. That is the last of my tea. I've gone through that very quick. My god, you guys are showing so much support. My tea is gone already. Just kaput. Alright, let's grab you. So then I can disable you. There we are. We're learning from last time. Zom, whilst gene stamps could have been down there, could not be down there, there could have been something else. So like that might be a spawn for the tool, for the thumper parts. There's a possibility. I won't rule it out as useless. I need to switch from mug to thermos. Ooh. Tea should be drunk from a mug where possible.
Got one.
Are you looking at me or away from me?
Armor.
Well, whatever it was facing, it wasn't using adaptation, so that works. That works. He's looking away? Yeah, I got the impression in the end. Hello. Hello? Hello? Okay, sure, yeah. No gene stamp? That was a setup for a stealth melee? Yeah, but Nah. Does this look like the face of a guy who uses stealth? I mean, really now. Oh god, okay. Maybe I should have used stealth.
Scum.
Yeah, maybe I should have used stealth.
More wound, more scar.
Can I get this off him? Yes, I can. Good. Allow me to save your face, mate.
Time for revenge.
Now, Zom, shush. You may be entirely and completely right, but shush. Did I hit him? Please tell me that hit him. That hit him. Excellent. You are joining the crew.
We go now.
Ah! Get rid of that. My teammates will keep fighting it. I will save this guy's life.
Your brothers wait. Moving.
Excellent. We're doing great. We're doing great. All right, where's some more? Don't kill him if he's friendly. Okay. That just exploded, whatever that was. Everything pauses when you break the veil? Yeah. It's kind of like doing a finisher move. Or a mercy kill. They just kind of let you have it. Oh my god, there's so many sentients all of a sudden. Ah!
Call that up.
Oh, hello. What is shooting me? Oh, it's dead, whatever it was. I want to be checking this area for stuff as well. This is very hectic for checking for stuff. You know, guys who just got unveiled, did you see anything useful that you can tell me about? Excellent, good chat. We'll go this way. There is a marker over this way, and that feels like a good marker to go towards. What are you shooting at? Just run. We're just gonna run. Tactical retreat to reset aggro. I mean, it's half of what I'm doing, yeah. Alright, this marker is all the way down here, and this is a dead-end tile, so is this going to be the thumper bits? Also, hello, you are free.
You want the parts? You better dive for them.
Oh.
Call, not swim.
Oh, well then what do we do?
Right. Of course you don't.
Do we, Oh yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? Right. So that one needs to be that one, and that one needs to be that one.
Oh, you surprised me.
Ah, why am I shot? You're supposed to have my back. Ow. Look at them over there. All three of them just huddled in a corner.
New target.
Oh, nope, 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 nope.
Not hurt.
No. Live, 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 live. Okay, don't lift off. I said live, not lift. There we go. Join the team. There we go. Wonderful. I mean, we could have used the jetpacks and been Sharkwing, but yeah. That explains why they're in the corner. True, yes. Did not want to kill brother. Does explain that. Chin Wizard, if you're struggling to solo missions, by all means grab it to teammates, but also there is a very important video for you over on my YouTube channel. That is top 10 tips for more damage. If you check that out, it might do you a world of good.
Rusty. Chipper won't like.
You won't like what we came here for him?
Means, let's shop around for something better.
We'll shop for better, yeah. We'll shop for better. We're good like that, aren't we? Fun fact, the Unveiled Grenadier don't shoot veiled ones. Probably for the best. Because otherwise they could fail the mission for me. Left there is a broken pipe. Oh, okay. Broken pipe. Don't know if you meant that. Okay. Anything else up here, perhaps? Wait. Ah, hello.
To dust now.
There we go. Yeah, now we've got vertical movement. I need to be checking up as well as across. Okay. We'll bear that in mind. Anything more down here I need to be aware of? Any more verticality or hidden bits and pieces? Maybe? No? Okay, looks like we're good. Yeah, that was close. I nearly missed that one. I've only got 2 gene stamps so far. There's better be a load waiting for me just around the next corner. Alright, take care, Gorilla. Catch you on the later one. Bumper parts are quite hard to miss. True, yeah. Not like the tools last week. That was something else. Did I just see a bug? No, I didn't. Apparently. Alright, just going to do a quick verticality check. Maybe there's something up here. Nope, nothing up here. That's good. Alright. Yeah, I gotta say, these Nama guys, like, subtlety. Subtlety is definitely their middle name here, isn't it? And also their first and last name, if you didn't get the point. Yeah. Backtrack to a room where you can get up the wall. I doubt there's going to be something there right over, but at least we know where to go to if it turns out I'm wrong. I have sincere doubt over that. I feel like I should have been able to vault up onto that one if it was an accessible spot. Sentient over there. No sign of the other Grenier. Have a look around. Jump. Oh. Jump. There we go. Yeah, sentient there. Sentient there. You weren't supposed to turn around. God damn it. Way to just ruin everything by turning around. Could have gone quietly into the night. Nope. Gotta do this the old-fashioned way. There we go. Well, old-fashioned way works too. Oh, and there's our guy number 5. Hello there. Ow. You kind of hurt me. Let me save your ass. Here we go, and revive.
Brother, wake up. Killing time.
Bare hand saying, turns out it's better to use Ricochet and for Grenade, keep air under control, and use Necromech. I mean, if that's what you could use better, then sure, but my Necromech did fine. If that's what it works for you, that works for you, I suppose. Alright, let's go explore down this way a bit. Deal with everything that is currently alive and shouldn't be. See if I can't find some more gene stamps. Hey, there we go. And also looks like I found a person. Be free! There we are. Excellent. I still need to do the get a whole bunch of kills in a few seconds thing. That could be interesting. That could be interesting. Because the time to kill on these is not exactly short. We'll see. Let's slip our way down here. Anything? Nothing. Okay. I mean, bare hands, if your struggle is you can't aim, then fair enough, you can't aim. But, wow. I feel like that's more of a you problem than it is a Void Rig problem. Let's be real now. Let's not get stuck. That would be bad. There we are. Anything more? Definitely nothing more here. Alright. Cool, let's continue exploring. Killsby is actually tricky. I'm getting that impression that it could be, yeah. I'm getting the impression it could actually end up being tricky. I don't need to find any more Ostrons, so that's a good thing. So I just need to be looking out for those gene stamps, and we'll be Gucci. I'm just going to do a quick flyby. Literally using flight to just kind of get around that a little bit quicker. Have a small unit now? Bruh, wow, root. Can't make those kinds of jokes. Yeah, I think that's everything we need to find in this area. It was sales to Super Punks and trying to grab Plastis for Rhino. That's the Warframe. For some, so excited. Nah, fair do, fair do. Yeah, if you're at the level where you're farming up to get Rhino for yourself and getting Plastids, then yeah, definitely. The top 10 tips for more damage video, you absolutely need to be watching that one, Shin Wizard. 100%. I'm not just saying that because, hey, yeah, my video's great, yeah. I mean, that is the video for you. That's the one you want to watch next. There's a low tier I missed in that tile. We'll get back to it right over if I need to. We'll get back to it. You know what, Korokop? We'll just leave that one there then. It's probably for the best. Maybe open up Urban Dictionary and see what comes up. Alright, again, looking around for gene stamps. Hold up, is that another person? I thought we'd rescued all the ones that we could rescue. We got more? God, we're going to level up to a full platoon. This is going to be great. It says at least 5 veils. I mean, it also said collect 5 gene stamps, and there's a lot of bodies I can't collect gene stamps from. I was expecting, you know, exactly 5, like with the other missions. Other challenges, they seem to be pretty damn limited. Alright, nothing there. Body here leads to nothing. Gucci, Gucci, Gucci. I'm just going to bunny hop for a bit. Don't mind me. Are you even a gamer if you don't try to just... Oops. Mess up a bunny hop? Check up here for anything. Nope, not even supposed to be here based on that landing. Let's see. Another gateway. Another thing to hack. Alright. There's got a symbol there. That's only one symbol. And there's the other one. This is literally a Skyrim puzzle. Alright. So we got Eagle. And we got Sun. Now which one's top and which one's bottom? Probably the Sun is top. Sun, Eagle. There we go. Literally a Skyrim puzzle. Yeah, I think the names are randomized. The names are randomized, yeah. Right. Sentient. Take damage. I need a whole bunch of them.
Bigger firepower for you ahead. Can you carry the...
Call can carry.
Okay. That might help me in the whole getting kills quickly.
Call like.
Cross that rope bridge.
Okay, maybe it won't if I'm terrible at aiming and it has to reload every time. I didn't even shoot that one. That's how effective my allies are here. So I need to be careful about getting these kills. Come on, let's see if I can do this. Set him up. 5 kills in 3 seconds is what it said. That's going to be tough. Hello.
Worm thumper. Chipper
Oh, that's not good.
Locomotor core. That behind armor.
Where did... What?
Just
Okay.
taking notes. I am learning so much from you.
Right, well, that's going to be fun, isn't it? Yeah. That thing has got all the mobility we've come to know and hate from the Thumpers. Ah, that's going to be great. Is the Cuvette Ianga a good weapon normally? I think it hits a little bit harder than the Grakator, so should be doing us good. No, it's 5 kills, 3 seconds, I'm fairly certain. 5 kills, 3 seconds, yeah. Alright, I want to explore that room for gene stamps first, before I go on. Much as the mission wants me to go on, I need gene stamps. Oops, out of bounds. I hope that doesn't count against me. Doesn't look like it. Maybe. Anything over here? Doesn't look to be the case there's anything over here. So we came in through this way, pretty much. Yeah, I think I'm okay. What are gene stamps? They are basically tags on dead Grenier. Damn, only 3 of them. Yeah, there's 5 kills in 3 seconds. Gonna be a toughie. Oh, hello. Jim Wizard, I'm glad it's got so much better for you on that regard. Auto mod is just never the answer, yeah. I'm gonna let this Quacker get close to stuff and see if I can use them for extra kills. Will they count?
Paul, there are multiple ramparts near your location.
Okay.
Heavy gun in places.
Didn't do it.
I suggest
It was
you
a plan.
use them.
Call learning so much from you.
Is he learning sarcasm from her? It feels it. Alright, are there any other sentients I can kill to get this whole 5 kills in 3 seconds thing? 'Cause that'd be great. No, that's all friends. God damn it. I'm just gonna leave them to that and focus on the main objective. I'm probably gonna have to redo this one just for the whole 5 kills in 3 seconds thing. Korokop, they just weren't fitting for the stream. Oh my god, stop standing in front of me. They can't stand in front of me if standing in front of me drops them off the fucking edge. Wait, what am I hitting? What am I hitting? Enemies do spawn after Thumper is beaten. Probably for the best then to wait for that. Where did Thumper go? Why is it there now? That didn't even reach me. That's BS. That didn't even reach me! Whatever, I'll shoot it from down here. Stop running in front of me. There we are. Got 2 legs down. Ah! I think the shots were getting blocked by leaves, which actually makes it worse. Fragile leaves on a fragile plant were blocking the shots of a Cuvette Ianga. Go figure. Yeah, I'll probably just get the crew to stop off somewhere, the platoon, and then try and get the 5 kills after this bit. Aha! Hovering for the win. Nearly got it. Got it.
Okay, I admit.
Alright, now let's get all of them up here somewhere.
Tell me.
If I tell them, go there,
Shoot in right place.
that should get them mostly out of the way, whilst also still getting the enemies riled up. And we'll see if this works in my favour. I want to find 5 enemies. Got one. There's another. There's another. Come on. It gives me 2 close to me. 1 far away and the other one I lost. You see, there we are. There's a 3rd one and a 4th one. Good. They're building up. Alright, I'm going to put some damage. That one's damaged. That's good. Let me put some damage onto these. Because if I weaken them, then I can pull this off. Alright, let's try it. That wasn't 3 seconds, was it? Damn it! Alright. We'll see if they spawn again. Is Archon 1-shot still possible this week? We did a 2-shot. 1-shot might not work, might work. I think I just missed, to be honest. I think I didn't land a clean headshot, so a 1-shot should still be doable. But it needs confirmation. Alright, so let's start getting a bunch of these together. Get you weakened. You're already weakened. You are damaged now. You are damaged now. Alright, come on, gather up, gather up. And let's try this. Yes! Nailed it! Any other things I need to do? Gene stamps. Let's go get my allies back. Actually, I could just tell them to regroup from here, can't I? There we are. So now you guys know how to do that bit if you're struggling. Get them to gather up, weaken them with your allies staying away, and then use the AoE once you've got them weakened and ready for it. Strategy. Alright, let's do some exploring. Let's find those gene stamps. I mean, there's other ways to do it, but that seemed like a pretty foolproof method in the end. That seemed pretty foolproof. Do I think I can go back through the mission? No, I shouldn't need to go back through the mission, because I've checked out everywhere prior to this spot. So I just need to find the remaining gene stamps, and I'm hoping there might be one around here before I continue forwards. I'm just... Aha! See? There we go. 1 gene stamp. 1 more to go. We'll have every single achievement in a single run. Took it like 20 minutes to get the 5 kills challenge? Ah, well. Maybe I just have a little bit more experience or something, I don't know. Maybe I got lucky. The gene stamp location is random because there are many corpses that can spawn them, but only 5 actually do. So you have to go hunting. And there's the other one. That is every single challenge in 1 run. Let's go. You know, I think that went pretty well, if I do say so myself. All in one. I switch off this weapon. Nope. We'll just run with it. Exactly, yeah. Corpses are fixed, but there's so many of them, and only 5 randomly are picked, so it's close to random. Good luck tracking all the different locations to individually check them rather than just, you know, scouting the area like I've been doing. You do it with the force? Oh, okay, there we are. Yeah, I did it. But then it drops it entirely. Yeah. Yeah, we're fine. Brothers, congratulations on taking out the sentient Scoom. You're all amazing. Let's go home.
All aboard. Keep your heads and biceps inside the windows.
43 minutes. It's not a fast mission. I'll give it that. It's not fast. But I did every single challenge in a single run. I mean, that's a win right there. You'll take that one any day of the week. About the animation just leaves the allies there. No, it was the after image. You see, they got aboard so quickly that the camera drones, which allow us to see things other than ourselves, couldn't quite pick up the fact that they had left the area. You see? Why didn't pimp out Carl's appearance yet? You're surprised? You're surprised that the engineer, the stats guy, the guy who is all about solving practical problems, the guy whose fashion sense succeeded exactly once here with Lavos and never again. You're surprised I haven't customized Carl? Well, welcome to the Twitch stream. You got a lot to learn. Is Garuda Prime good against Archons? Against Archons? Ooh. I don't know that I would pick Garuda for Archons, because she doesn't have amazing tank options, really. She doesn't. So I wouldn't make her a pick, to be honest, no. And please don't randomize Carl fashion. Wait, you can randomize it? Where's the random button? Where is it?
Call only get one uniform.
I can randomize the colors. Yep, there we are. And then attachments. Copy clothing colors. Oh my god, I hate it. This is it me, or does this look like it came straight out of the like 90s or something? I mean, I'm digging just how bad this is already. Very Carl. Carl almost said trans rights from Megan. It's right up there. It's right up there. HBS threw away my Tenant Archoplasma last night. Stayed up way later than usual last night to grind out my Lich, then converted the Lich instead of killing it. Oh, dude. With your Archoplasma, if you say you threw it away, like if you accidentally just sold it for credits, get in touch with Warframe support. Let them know you didn't want to throw it away, that it was unintentional. They might be able to restore it. No guarantees, but the sooner you speak to them, the better. Let them know it wasn't intentional. They might be able to get it back for you. Speak to support. Trust me. It's worth taking a shot at it. I've heard of people having entire Warframes restored. And those Warframes can get far faster than you can get the Tenant Archoplasma, so, you know, worth a check. Worth a check. Cosmo say, I think your fashion is good. You think this is good? Do you think this is good? Take his helmet off. Oh, no. Oh, God. Why is that an option? Oh, I see, HM. I see. Yeah, that's rough. I mean, if that was what happened to your Tenant Archoplasma, if you converted both your Lich and your sister, then that's rough. But for the Tenant Archoplasma, if that one you're saying you lost, you might be able to still get that back. This is horrifying. I'm sorry, no, I can't do this to him, guys. Like, I genuinely can't do this to the poor guy. You think of all that he's been through, and then you want me to dress him up like a doll? What is this? It's bad enough dressing up the Lotus. Like, being able to even choose her name. Which obviously should be the Lotus, anyone else is wrong. No, this isn't fair to the guy. Come on now, this is not fair to the guy. I'm cleaning all this out. I'm cleaning all this out. That's not fair to him. Okay? It's absolutely not fair to him. About the only thing worth doing here is making it where his armor's a little bit more armory. You know, giving him some, something a little bit more resilient than what looks like otherwise glorified cloth. See, that to me looks like it's a little bit more resilient. It's a little bit more alloy.
Wait till Blue Girl see Carl.
Wait, Carl cares about what Blue Girl thinks about his armor? Yeah, we're definitely not screwing it up for him then. If he's trying to impress Blue Girl, we are not messing this up for him. Come on though, chat. We can mess with my Warframes all day long. We have done so. Look what you've done to my Euralia, you bastards. We're not messing up Carl, alright? He's not me. He's not us. We can't do that to him. And give him fixed up armor. There's fixed up armor. How are we talking here? How are we talking? I mean, he doesn't need that chest piece on, does he? That just seems a little bit obnoxiously in the way. That just gets in the way when reloading and doing whatnot. And give it a little bit more resilient armor where it needs to be, you know, and protecting the chest, kind of a big deal. Otherwise, we'll leave him to it. We'll leave him to it. We're not going to mess with him.
Good working with Tenno.
Good working with you too, Carl. Good working with you. Shipper!
Everything here does the job.
So, having got to this part, we can now get hold of these Archon mods, and I have enough stock to get every single one of them. So what are we thinking then? I know there is a lot of weirdness around these. To be honest, I don't get how there is quite so much weirdness around these, but there is quite a bit of weirdness around these. For example, that is Saren right there, isn't it? That is Saren on the card, and Saren can't use Archon continuity with her abilities. Because she has one... no, she's got two abilities which can apply a toxin status proc, if I recall correctly. One of them being Toxic Lash, but it doesn't count because it's separate. The other being Molt. I don't know if Molt triggers this. Even if it did, do you really want to be using Molt just to apply a corrosive status effect? That seems like a wasted life. That does seem like a waste. We got Archon Stretch here. Ability range. It is a 16 drain mod. The extra 7 drain over normal stretch is to give you the energy over second. 2 energy per second. It's not a huge amount. You know, that's an energy orb every 12.5 seconds equivalent. For which you need to do multiple hits of electric damage with abilities. It doesn't look amazing, but it is still an energy source, and it could slot in where range already was if you got the former for it. So it's kind of that. Will there be a video about Archon mods? I mean, I should cover them at some point, yeah. I've got something else in the works first, but I should cover them at some point, yeah. And Vault feels amazing. Yeah, I feel like Vault is probably going to be the biggest winner here. Jaya less so, but Vault is going to be the big winner. If I understand correctly, Wisp and Mirage can also benefit from this. Wisp if you're already going for range. You don't need to, but if you are going for range, the shock motes apparently trigger this. You've got things like Mirage's Explosive Legerdemain. That can trigger this as well, I'm told. Which can be useful because you're destroying energy orbs. Vorban loves it. Oh yeah, Vorban's got the electric damage on his Tesla Nervos, I suppose. So that is a thing there, yeah. That would do it. There are people saying, oh, can't Lavos use all of these? And it's like, well, yeah, he can deal electricity damage. What the hell is the energy going to do for him? If anyone tells you to put this onto Lavos, I probably would stop speaking to them about building advice. Like, why? Why would you do that to yourself? No. This doesn't give it to your allies. Vitality on Mesa? Vitality. I suppose, yeah, if that is triggering on the heat procs and the exalted weapons, and it probably should, then yeah. Wait, there's heat status effects that from abilities that deal heat. Hang on. Status effects from abilities that deal heat damage will be applied twice. Does that mean that other status effects from weapons that are dealing heat damage or abilities dealing heat damage would also apply? So like say you've got a heat corrosive weapon, it's dealing heat damage, it applies a corrosive proc, would that give you 2 corrosive procs? No? Says Shogadika? Isn't it ability only? Well, people are talking about Mesa, and Mesa doesn't have a fireball ability. I'm fairly certain exalted weapons count, but pseudo-exalteds apparently don't. It should work with exalted weapons specifically. Appreciate the video in the Archons. My pleasure there, Buzzy Bard. Or Busy Bard, not Buzzy. Busy. My pleasure, my dude. Glad you enjoyed it. Exalted weapons count as both weapon ability. That's what I thought, yeah. Has to say heat in the description. Are you knowing this for certain, Chocodika? Because if I open up the wiki and find you're saying things with certainty and you don't actually know it, I would be upset. Do you know this for certain, Chocodika? Imbuing heat into Lavos ability that isn't his 4 will not proc it. Okay. Yes, I think. Certain is not I think. Certain is yes. Does it say abilities? Yeah, exalted weapons or abilities. Exalted weapons abilities. Honestly, Busybud, I should have got your name right. I should have, but yeah. I'm reading names all stream long and it messes with my head. It messes with my head. I'm out of tea. That is really disappointing. I knew that already. I'm still disappointed. I mean, Busybud, you and me both. You and me both. The number of people go, the Kengineer? Like, no. Or they'll go, the K engineer. I'm like, does it look like I capitalised the E in Kengineer? Or the Ken Grenier? I'm like, well, you didn't read. So close, and yet so far. Believe me. I get it. I absolutely get it. People will just add in letters because they expect that letter's going to be there. Especially within, you know, Warframe Grenier. It makes sense there. The Kangaroo... No. No, Maximage, no. Just no. Oh, Kadoma, it's only just got here. Don't be mean that quickly. Come on now. Don't be mean that quickly. Bussy's the worst one. I would imagine Bussy would be the worst one. I would imagine, which is why I was a little bit sad that I said it, but there we go. There we go. Shadowbox and Ken Grenier didn't even occur to me. I would be glad if you forgot that as well. Although that's not the worst mishearing of my name. Because you see, the worst mishearing of my username is actually hearing it correctly but misinterpreting what is being said. As it was pointed out to me a very long time ago, I probably shouldn't give you guys this ammunition, but in for a penny, in for a pound. The most problematic way of mishearing my name is not hearing the Kengineer, but instead hearing it so quickly, the Kengineer, that the kind of sounds like the. And so, thick engineer. Thick engineer. And that is most definitely the worst way to mishear my name. When it goes from the Kengineer to thick engineer is not a good time, okay? And it's also rather inaccurate. So yes, probably shouldn't have shared that with y'all. Should have left it to the 2 or 3 people who did mishear it. There you go, enjoy that one. The next time you listen to the intro of one of my videos now, you're going to hear that little brainworm. That's going to smack you in the face, and you're going to have a laugh right the way through the intro now. That's how it's going to go. Alright. So yeah, I should probably just pick up all of these. Yeah, just as a matter of course, let's just get a hold of all of these, why don't I?
What? You want me to wrap it for you?
Who said anything about... I'm just giving that freaking mods, don't be so snarky. God, what is it with some of the trader NPCs in this game being snarky about stuff? It's like, bruh, I'm just buying it from you. Go bloody do one. My word. Chokanika, cheers. When this guy even get these mods? Well, you see... we don't know. We genuinely don't know. Honestly, he probably would tell us at some point, but right now all we know is he's chipper. He wanted some thumper parts, we gave him some thumper parts, and now he has Archon mods. And also, is it me or is he like really tall? Like... This is normally the angle I have to look at people. What is this? Hello? How tall are you? It's like, if I go over to here to Carl, like... Yeah, Carl and I are basically the same... Bruh. Okay. Those legs a little bit augmented there, my dude. You know, you're stacking a few extra metal plates in there. The heels on those things, isn't it? There's no heel on those boots. This guy's tall. Chocolate's saying there is a navigate to interact button next to the wardrobe. The wardrobe. Oh, you mean this one right here? Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, that just takes you to the Archon fight. Just takes you to the Archon fight. Fake head though? True. True, robot head. If you didn't play the first car mission, will Chipper be there? I don't think Chipper is there until you've done the first car mission, yeah. You kind of have to wait for that. And you can't level up until you do car missions, and the car missions don't rotate around until you do them. Yeah. There's no getting past it there. You have to do the mission to rescue Chipper before you can do the next mission. That's just how it works. You can't skip past it. Alrighty, chat. Well, here's the thing now. We've gone through the Archon hunt. We've gone through the car missions. I think we're just going to have to start messing around with the these new mods. Have a look and see what they do. You can't find Chipper's tools? Yeah, good luck. They are slightly larger and they glow a bit, but they are otherwise just the decoration. I wonder if they actually exist out here for me to show you. Let me see. No, he doesn't have his tools sat down nearby, does he? That's unhelpful. But yeah, the icon that you see looking for them, the icon you see in the challenge, that's literally what they look like. And they are about the size of this small box here, I'd say. They're about the size of that small box. So really, that's what you're looking for. And one of the screenshots I've seen of one of them, it was at the end of a walkway, slightly into the wall. So, you know, good luck. Good luck. It's literally just a toolbox that glows ever so slightly. It's a menace, honestly. It genuinely is a menace. But you can find it. It will be there somewhere. It might even be at the very start. You heard a sound effect coming from the wall. We found it, guys! The toolbox in the wall. Brought to you by Wally. Good luck. Oh, that's going to be painful. No interaction with it? Oh, well, you're screwed. Yeah. If it's genuinely fully in the wall, you're screwed. But maybe you need to go to a different part of the wall. Maybe there is another side you can get to and you just haven't found that yet. Just occurred to you that Lavos' abilities aren't in H-set order. Mildly annoyed. Ah. I suppose that's just a thing, isn't it? Yeah. Toxin, cold, electric, heat. Yeah. Heyo. I mean, we could have had them be in the order of toxin, electric, cold, heat. They could have gone that way, and then it would have been tech. But we didn't get that. Of all the different orderings we could have got, we got H-set and Tse. Rather than tech. Or Chet. Chet would have been acceptable. Tech is better. Chet acceptable. We got neither. Ah, what a waste. But hey ho. Alright, let's see then. So, these new mods. These new mods. You know what? I'm pretty sure the wiki already has a listing of all of the different abilities they work with currently. So it's pretty much just going to come down to that already. Well, let's see. So we've got this one applies on Toxin, and we know that it doesn't work on Toxic Lash. We got this one, give me the energy over time. This one is a weird one. Archon Flow, it's basically Prime Flow but with the bonus and 2 extra drain. Enemies killed by cold damage abilities have a 10% chance to drop an energy orb. Cooldown 10 seconds. I gotta say, I don't understand this one. I genuinely do not understand this one as a design. Because it's 10%, first of all. 10% chance of even activating. Second of all, because of the cooldown, if you've got a cold ability that just slams through a bunch of enemies... Alright, good night, Ceramitas. If you've got a cold ability that slams through a bunch of enemies, then you kill one of them, the rest of them no longer count. Yeah, you get to that energy orb proccing, and the rest of them just go, well, guess I better not. On something that already has only a 10% chance. That just seems rough. It just seems rough to me. I thought Flow is a prime flow for new players doing the Carl missions. I mean, you're not exactly a new player if you're at the point of doing Carl missions, but point. It at least gives you access to prime flow without prime flow, in a way. It just seems that the criteria of killed by cold damage, not killed whilst under a cold proc from an ability or anything like that, specifically killed by the cold damage, gives a 10% chance, oops, I didn't mean to press that, 10% chance of a single energy orb, and it's got a cooldown. I'm just like, No, this is what it is at all times. The leveling up of it only gives you the energy max. If I show you that there, I should have shown you that earlier, but yeah. Only the energy max goes up on all the Archon mods. The bonus ability is always at max value. Always. We've got Archon Vitality. Status effects from abilities that deal heat damage will be applied twice. Now, in reading that, I would assume that it would apply any status effect multiple times if you got heat involved there, but I'm being told that's not the case. And then Archon Intensify. Restoring health with abilities grants plus 30% ability strength for 10 seconds. Now, this one's in a weird spot, in my opinion. This one is in a weird spot, because let me show you real quickly here what I got on my Lavos. My Lavos uses the full Umbral set. You'll notice on a full Umbral set here, I've got 77% ability strength. If we bring out the Archon mods, Archon Intensify goes up to 30%. It starts at 2.7, 10 pips, it's going up to 30%. And then it'll give another 30% if you've used a healing ability. So this caps out at 60%, whereas this is 77 with a full Umbral set. And not to mention that by dropping this in, this is going to get weaker, this is going to get weaker as well, so we lose tank. If we switch to this one, we lose yet more tank, because that's going to go down even further to the point where you might as well use normal steel fiber. That's going to be at 440% rather than 770 we've got here. The strength goes down, but we do get the doubling up of the heat proc. So if you go for a heat strength-based approach, you'd actually want both of these, potentially, which takes you even further away from it. So it looks like these are offensive, whereas these are defensive, as I said, because this gives you a lot more health, a lot more armor, and you keep the strength, but you don't have the heat proc benefit here. It is as good as comparing to Prime Flow in this case, Zane. It's as good as comparing to Prime Flow because Prime Flow is so close in value. This at max rank will be 16, this is 14. You're usually putting this onto a dash polarity, so it's one extra drain normally speaking. And in exchange, you get the extra energy orb. So it is not a poor man's Prime Flow, it's a alternative Prime Flow. It is a side grade. Or suppose, no, it is an upgrade. It's one extra drain, and in exchange, you get extra energy orbs. But they're so scarce, it just doesn't feel like a major upgrade, to be honest. It just feels limited. But then I suppose if we go for the continuity one as well, that's going to get to the same rank as this for the duration bonus. This one's drain is 14, this is 16. So again, this is slightly more expensive. But for toxin-based frames, you also get a bit of corrosive. And again, that's like... usually if I'm using toxin, I'm against the corpus. If I'm using toxin against the Grineer, I'm not expecting much in the first place. I suppose a bit of corrosive is nice, but like Lavos can already put out corrosive. So do we need the corrosive to be added on? As well, reading on the wiki, this will only give you one corrosive proc, whereas Lavos puts out 3 at a time. Yeah. I've been looking at all of the Archon mods, and aside from basically Protea looking at this and practically losing herself, Volt looking at that and going, finally some energy, with Mirage side-eyeing it as well. This one exists. This one, I'm wondering as to really the use cases, I've got to be honest with you. And then this one, I mean, it's a little bit of energy, but it just feels exceedingly limited. What abilities does this proc off? Let me grab the wiki real quickly here. Let me grab the wiki. Archon Flow. Someone's already done research, which just makes my life easier. So let's see. Only some abilities can deal cold damage. So you got Frost abilities all deal cold, which is great. However, Snow Globe may kill with the true damage instead, which is, you know, that's how it works. If it forces an enemy out of the Snow Globe and they impact on the wall or onto anything else impact-wise, they take true damage, so that won't proc that. But the other stuff can. Gauss's Thermal Sunder, that's a big one. Sandstorm with Elemental Sandstorm and a cold melee. It's going to be pretty bad, and as it says, it's normally going to be killing with Slash. Mirage's Sleight of Hand with Explosive Legerdemain, but you're just as likely to kill with Toxin, Heat, or Electricity as you are with Cold. Maybe even worse so. Let me see. Explosive Legerdemain. What creates cold damage from that? Cold damage comes from ammo. Okay, actually that should be one of the more consistent ones then. Never mind. That is better Mirage in that specific instance. And that's if you want to put on an Archon Flow in the first place, you know. Eurali's Sea Snares and Riptide. Lol, what's getting killed by that? Zephyr's Tornado will adopt the weapon elements, but that's going to be the tornado dealing the damage, or does that count from the weapon damage? I need to test that. Exalted Weapons modded for cold, so that's saying then that things like Mesa should proc this, that Hildren should proc this, that Valkyr should proc this, and all the others for that matter are the right element. And what Lavos can kill with cold, enemies must die after an ability's initial damage and before its damage over time, which can be inconsistent. Plus Lavos doesn't use energy. Just a bit, yeah. I don't know. So the Exalted Weapons seem to be about the winner here, really. The Exalted Weapons really seem to be the winner on this one. I do need to update the stream title. We're no longer doing the Archon and Garrison missions. We're done with that, so... Archon Mods Review. Let's just title the stream that now. There we go. Alright. So, Exalted Weapons are winner. Exalted Weapons are loving this because you can mod them up with whichever element you need for whatever mod you're looking at here. Exalted Weapons... Exalted Frames? Sorry, Frames with Exalted Weapons. Are they going to want to be using Archon Vitality? It's a tough question. What are the Exalted Weapons? I don't think I can just type in Exalted and find them. Nope. Haha! So if I sort by name. So, let's see. We've got Baruch. Could benefit from it. We have got... Let me see here. I'm probably going to miss one. Would Garuda count? Garuda might count. We got Hildren, obviously. We've got Mesa. We have got Severgoth should count. I think so, yes. Titania, obviously, Valkyr, and Wukong. I haven't tried out Wukong since some changes. So Wukong, Titania, Excalibur. Oh yeah, I missed Excalibur. Of course I did. Me and Excalibur? Yeah. Wukong, Titania, Excalibur, Baruch, Garuda, Hildren, Mesa. Fair enough. And Valkyr. There's a few of them. Ivara, of course Ivara. I always forget she has a bow. Shows how easy it is to miss some of these things. Yeah, there's 50 Warframes. I'm going to skip stuff now. I'm easily going to skip stuff by accident. But yeah, there are a few different frames that can make use of these in terms of the Exalted side of things, so there is that benefit there. So the question is then, Archon Vitality. Now that's a tough one for Excalibur. If you're using Umbra, you're probably wanting the Umbra set because he comes with the Umbra polarities built in. Not using the Umbra set would feel like sacrilege on him. So that one kind of sucks for him. Normally Excalibur can use it without issue though. Archon Intensify when restoring health. Well, that doesn't matter, we're talking about Exalted. So Toxin leading Corrosive. Would you be modding Toxin when you want Corrosive procs? My gut feeling says no. Usually speaking, if you're modding Toxin, you are not trying to use Corrosive. You don't need Corrosive procs. So all that would really do is be an extra status proc for Condition Overload style effects. Which can help you. It can help you. But it doesn't seem that amazing. Prime Continuity is effectively the same mod. This costs a little bit more drain for a slight bonus to status priming is basically what that is. Saves you a mod spot? Mod spot for what? Mod spot for what, Busy Bar? This doesn't give you toxin. This says if you apply a toxin status with an ability, you also get a corrosive status. So insert ability apparently doesn't work with it in Zerko. Despite her being on the card, it doesn't work with it. Yeah, I'm just trying to think through. Like, you've got all the exalted weapons. Why would you want to mod yourself a toxin and apply a corrosive proc? For any exalted weapon, I'm trying. Because corrosive procs aren't even that good these days. They're really not. Yeah, sure, they bring down the armor, but if you're up against something where you need to worry about their armor to the point where you want to be applying corrosive procs, you're not bringing toxin. You're bringing corrosive, radiation, slash, or armor stripping. So it really does just come down to the condition overload situation. At that point, you're using it against the corpus specifically to apply toxin, to kill them, the corrosive proc to get the condition overload setup. That's basically it. That's the only use case I can see for this one. When using exalted weapons, that is. All it comes down to is that. And I suppose then that gives you a slight benefit for the scant number of armored corpus units. But that is so niche. Like, if you got this room to spare, like on my Lavos here, then sure, why not? Hey? I mean, that's a bad example, I haven't ranked it up, but yeah. I've got 2 extra capacity, this would cost me 1 extra fully ranked up. So yeah, Lavos would be a free pickup there. That's a free pickup because I can pop it onto this. Actually, yeah, that is a straight up pickup for Lavos, because then when I hit enemies with Ophidian Bite, say I've got heat on it, I've now got Toxin, Heat, Corrosive on them, and then I pop this, it's got an extra status, so it's going to deal double damage. If it counts a Toxin from these, that's a benefit as well. If I put it onto all these, and it'll add a Corrosive with the Toxin, again, a benefit. That one does seem to be pretty much a Lavos one so far. Let me see, what are the others? What others does it work with? I'm just gonna, again, I'm looking on the wiki on my other screen here for you guys. I won't flashbang y'all. Won't flashbang y'all. Well, it doesn't mean I can't see the chat whilst I do this. Chroma's Spectral Scream, lol, who uses that? Elemental Ward. Is that really gonna matter? Is anyone using Toxin Elemental Ward? I think I did it on a meme build and didn't like the results because they were basically nothing. Is anyone actually using Toxin Elemental Ward? Really now, is anyone using that? So we're looking at the continuity one at the moment. That is Toxin's status gives corrosive status. Grendel's Feast and Regurgitate, but Feast is already draining armor as it says on the wiki there, so really, why would you need corrosive at that point? It's gonna... job's done. Naros is a meme, we don't care. Lavos, we just covered. Mirage's Sleight of Hand, why... Mirage's Sleight of Hand with Explosive Legerdemain, and that really does feel like a waste. Because the Mirage Explosive Legerdemain build, I'm pretty sure, do we even use duration on that? I don't think we do. I don't think we do. Hold on. Explosive Legerdemain, no, we don't use duration. We don't use duration on that build, so we don't want Archon continuity, which means we don't care that the Toxin procs that she can put out would also give us corrosive procs because we're just not using it. Yeah, no, this is... No. So that's no good. Okay, what else we got then? Nidus's Lava, which can be transferred via Helmet with Lava Burst. Oh, it's specifically with Lava Burst. Okay, well if you're using Lava Burst, which deals 600 damage when you reactivate lava, and the damage stacks for every enemy grabbed by the lava, cool. Did you need a single corrosive proc with that? I think the answer is no. I'm pretty certain no one looked at Lava Burst and went, you know what would make this so much better on Nidus? A single corrosive proc on each of these enemies. Yeah, so that's pretty bad. Let's see what else we got. Zephyr's Tornadoes will adopt weapon elements when damaged. Is it just the tornado dealing the damage? I still need to check Zephyr. Saren's Molt. Oh, it does work with Molt. Okay, cool. So if you wanted to put... Do I use continuity on my Saren? Oop, not SS, Saren. There we are, 1S for Saren. I mean, I've got it here. Okay. So that'll be a pickup. There we are. Because if I use Molt, then I can put out a single corrosive proc. But I'd need to form it again to fit it, so that's not worth it. I'm not putting in a former to put out the occasional corrosive proc with Molt. It's not happening. So the... Chat, help me out here. Is there any reason to use Archon continuity on any frame other than on Lavos? Chroma, no. Grendel, no. Inaros, who uses Inaros for his abilities. Mirage, no. Nidus, no. Zephyr needs testing, but otherwise probably still no. Like, maybe, depending on how quickly it procs Toxin, you might actually get some worthwhile usage on Zephyr. Saren, no. Exalted weapons, no, because if you're modding to deal with something that has armor, you will not be modding toxin damage. Yeah, you're very right, Zom. Saren also already puts out corrosive procs with spores anyway, so she doesn't need any more of this. So that's, again, no. Well, I'm playing, yeah, it's a corrosive proc per toxin proc, but that's the thing. How many toxin procs are you putting out? How many toxin procs are you putting out with all the different options out there? Jaya, maybe? What toxin damage does Jaya do, Berserker? Unless you're responding to someone else, what toxin damage does Jaya do? Kind of rules that one out. Yeah, no, I don't see a use for this. It's just on Lavos, and on Lavos, it's not going there to benefit Lavos. It would be me putting it there because I can fit it. You feel lectured when I read your names out loud? I have an abrasive personality, I know. When I call out names, I do realise I can come across a little bit direct. I'd love to fix that. Except for the fact that my brain just doesn't care. And that's a problem at times. That is definitely a problem. It doesn't sink in how abrasive I can be. So if I do come across especially direct, don't take it personally. Please. That is just me. Unless I tell you it's personal, in which case you'll know that I hate you. But the last person I said that to I haven't spoken to in 6 years, so it's okay. Grendel mains are crying right now. I mean, Grendel's fine without this mod. Grendel's fine without it. Archon Mods are solving a problem nobody has encountered yet. I don't know if it's even solving a problem, to be honest. At least not with this one. The only really big thing this is doing so far that I'm seeing from this one and this one is that, as someone mentioned, this is basically Prime Flow plus an extra, but it costs you 2 polarity. This one is Prime Continuity plus an extra, but it costs you 2 polarity. Or 2 capacity, I should say. 1 if you former it. So this basically just drops the prices of the primes because you can get them in more normal methods. Yeah, as in, coming up with exactly the same thing. This is basically, oh, have you not got the prime? Don't worry, we got you covered. What's going on? Exactly what it says on the stream title. I don't know if that actually updated. But we're checking out the Archon mods. Now I finally have access to them because I didn't get them through the glitch. Alright, so Archon Continuity. I'm going to stop focusing on that one now. Archon Continuity disappoints me. It can go on to Lavos just because it fits, but otherwise I'm not going to care about it. Archon Intensify. I want to get back to that one. That one's actually really complicated. Let's... Archon Flow. Let me go back to that one, honestly. I want to go back to that one. Archon Flow can trigger from Frost abilities if he kills with those cold damage abilities, and then it's 10%, and then it's got a 10-second cooldown. Which is kind of weird because Avalanche... Excuse me. Oh, food was fighting with that. With Frost, Avalanche is basically his big ability for cold damage, right? We've got... What's this? Base damage 350. Base damage 700. That's actually more likely to kill with true damage. Base damage 1500. So this is the big kill ability. And more cold damage on the explosion. So this is the big kill ability. But the thing is it hits all enemies at once. So as soon as the Archon mod procs, the Archon mod goes, right, screw you. Yeah, that just seems weird to me. That just seems weird. Are there others? Let's have a look then. So, Gauss, again, Gauss hits loads of enemies at once with Thermal Sunder. You don't want to be hitting one enemy at a time. And it's a chance of producing an energy orb, but then on Gauss, he's producing energy anyway with kinetic plating, so that's not kind of a big deal. You can put it onto other frames, but again, you're trying to kill multiple enemies with single cast. The cooldown just seems weird to me. Inaros is a joke. Mirage's Sleight of Hand, we already had a look at that there. Doesn't really seem amazing. She's probably just going to delete the energy orb anyway with Explosive Legerdemain, so yeah. Urali, you're not killing with Sea Snares, and you're rarely killing with Riptide. You're certainly not killing with Riptide in any decent level mission. Exalted Weapons. Exalted Weapons is where it could shine, though. Exalted Weapons is where it could shine. What has happened to my Frost build? I was testing something, wasn't I? So this should trigger on the cold damage of Exalted abilities. I need to test that. I need to test that, guys. Let's bring Mesa. Mesa is a simple test. I don't know if we're going to see any kind of proc on screen to let me know this worked, but sure, why not? I'll rank it up later. Let's give this a try. I also need to make sure I'm actually modded for cold damage, I suppose. Let's see. Cold damage. I'll just replace Galvanized Shot for now, I suppose. Just lazy swap right there. Actually, yeah, that works. Corrosive Gold. Easy peasy. If you're saying the current state of how Archon Intensified works, if you heal from abilities when you're already at full HP, it will not work. Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing. Lines of what abilities working down is still inconsistent and buggy. Yeah, we're seeing that with a lot of cases. Like, apparently the Sarin 3 not working with it is supposed to be intentional. I don't get it. Why put Sarin on there? Does Nidus passive healing work with the Intensify? No idea, actually. Probably not, knowing the game. Alright, take care, New Era. Alright, first, let's disarm my carrier, because otherwise it will mess up the test. It does that every time. There we go. Right there, let's spawn some enemies. Let's drop their level down just so we can kill them quickly. We don't care about the fact that they die, we care about the fact that they might proc something with us. Ah, yeah, we saw it go on cooldown. You can see the cooldown in the top right there. So it did trigger a bonus energy orb. Now, here's the thing. I just picked up one of those energy orbs, didn't I? Yeah, I did. And there's another one and another one. I don't know the stats on how frequently enemies give energy orbs. But to say that that mod gave me one, but two others already dropped, and we got 3 health orbs. Or did I pick up a health orb? Maybe I picked up a health orb. I don't know, actually. Let's respawn. Let's see what happens. I'll try and be at a little bit further distance this time, so I don't pick up the orb. So we procced it, we put it on cooldown. Look how many energy orbs are out there. Only one of these came from the mod. Yeah, I've got the synth mod on the Sentinel, but the point is, 5 energy orbs. Sentinel did not help out. So every 10th enemy, roughly speaking, is going to give you a cold orb. Sorry, it's going to give you the energy orb. And then there's a cooldown. So the cooldown effectively is bad luck guarantee. Rather than bad luck prevention, it's bad luck guarantee. Because think about it this way. If you have bad luck, you could go 10 enemies, you don't get an orb. The game just goes, screw you, you didn't roll the 10%. 10 times over. However, if in those 10 enemies, in those 10 seconds, you roll the 10% twice, you only get 1 orb. So it's a bad luck reinforcement rather than a bad luck prevention which just feels negative. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's basically just if you can fit more than prime flow. If your build has the one extra capacity, sod it. You might as well put it in there and use the cold damage if you have it. If you don't have cold damage, then just don't waste your time on it. Because it feels like it's just dunking on every opportunity. It's a bonus, but is it a bonus you'd really want to be spending Endo on? Yeah. If there was a low percentage, no cooldown. If there is a cooldown, no low percentage. Make it just trigger. Doing both? And the cold damage requirement? Cold damage on abilities? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different restrictions on this mod. Why have we got 4 restrictions on triggering a single energy orb drop? By the way, Arcane Energize. You pick up an energy orb, here's 6 times more energy. Also, by the way, we gave it to you and all of your allies within 15 meters. Also, you get an extra revive. We might give you an energy orb every now and then. All the energy, every now and then. I don't see the value. I genuinely do not see the value. Well, basically, it takes up an arcane slot, which is arguably more valuable than a mod slot, but yeah. I mean, by the time you get to the point you can get an Archon mod, you've got to the level that you have completed the new war, you've completed Veilbreaker, you've done Carl's missions, 2 of them now, so you've got Archon Flow. You've gone through all of that process, because we're assuming no trading. All of that to get Archon Flow. Bear in mind, that means you want to build where you want more energy max, which in some cases you don't. And once you are at that point, it then says, here, have at most an extra 2.5 energy per second. Like, to put that into perspective here, yeah, hang on. Not counting triggers like this here, Archon Flow, where did it go? Oh, I hate that bug. So Archon Flow here, 1 energy orb every 10 seconds max, 25 energy in 10 seconds. Archon Stretch, over 10 seconds, if you get the if you keep it up over 10 seconds, it's 20 energy. Granted, this doesn't work whilst you got a drain ability on, we'll get to that. I don't like it. I genuinely don't like it. These two really do just feel like they're the replacements for the primed. Like, if you didn't have the prime mods, if the prime mods didn't exist, these would be amazing. We would lose our minds. You imagine, for example, if Archon Intensify was actually plus 55% strength, and then you get the plus 30 on top. Imagine if Archon Vitality was plus 770% health, or even plus 660%. You imagine if Archon Stretch here was a plus 80% range, rather than plus 45%. If we had those kinds of values, we would be losing our minds on these mods. But these two, despite having those increased values, they only have those increased values because we already have the primed alternative. And so they actually kind of suck. They actually kind of suck. Yeah. Poor man's prime. Yeah, Spirit. Poor man's prime, absolutely. That's all I can get to, and it's not just continuity. Archon Flow as well. Poor man's prime. Oh, by the way, here's an extra energy orb in 1 in 10 kills. I really wish I had the value for how many energy orbs you can get per kill. Because I don't know if it's the same for every unit. I don't think it is. Because that make infested even better energy sources. I don't know if there is some kind of alternative scaling going on I just haven't read about before. I don't know what the energy orb drop rate is on enemies, and to be quite honest with you, that would just be an absolute monster to test. I just picked up an energy orb there. 3 more on the ground, and I didn't proc the mod because I haven't got it equipped. So there are 4 energy orbs in that. I'm going to stop focusing on that one. That's depressing me. Let me look at something better. Let's see, what's next in the list of ones to not be upset about? So I've been skipping around these three. These three are where things get more interesting. These things are definitely more interesting. So, let's look at the Archon Vitality first. I have Vitality on here because I like a Mesa that doesn't instantly die if you mess up. So let's give it a quick look at Renos here. Switch my regulator to heat rather than cold. And now... And I'm also going to take off... oh, this is going to be hard to test. Maybe I should use a different Exalted. No, let's use a different Exalted. That one's going to be hard to test. Just because of multi-shot, punch through, anything like that. Let's not mess with that. The Exalted. Not Brook. Also difficult to mess with. Excalibur. That should go fine. Right. What is on this build? Rad Viral. Cute. Let's go elsewhere for now. Let's take off the Voltaic Strike. Put you there. That there. That gives me Viral Heat. That'll work just fine. That will work just fine for this test. And, I should just search it, shouldn't I? Archon Vitality, there we go. Can the Protea main gush about Vit? I mean, yeah, Protea is going to be loving Vitality. I want to see where it works elsewhere first, because everyone and their dog has already been talking about Protea this, Protea that when it comes to Archon Vitality, to be honest. She's going to love it. She does love it, yeah. It's the rest I want to be looking at. Let's tank these up, because I don't want them to die whilst testing now. So I want to see if I proc... First of all, let's check. If I do that, so that's a single viral proc, okay. But 2 heat procs. Okay, so yeah, it does only give the doubling of the heat. Despite what the mod actually says, it only doubles the heat proc. If I can land it. Yeah, there it is. It only doubles the heat proc. Alright, so that's confirmed. That's annoying. That's not what the mod says. Status effects from abilities that deal heat damage will be applied twice. It could just say heat status effects from abilities will be applied twice. That would be accurate. That would be correct. But no, it says status effects. I'm just splitting hairs over that one. Let's be honest now. I'm splitting hairs. Point being, it doubles up the heat procs from abilities. That includes things like your exalted weapons. Let's see what else that includes. Archon Vitality. To the wiki once again for all the people who've done this little bit of research for me. So, Chroma's Spectral Scream and Elemental Ward. Again, are you using Spectral Scream? None of you are. Elemental Ward heat version. You might be using that, but you're not caring about the heat procs it's putting out. A second heat proc from a weak source is doing nothing for you. Zero, nada, zip, nothing. The reason being is that a heat proc from weak source, yeah, it can pick up the bonuses from Heat Inherit, but those bonuses are multiplying a tiny number by a moderate amount. It's not going to make it amazing. So Heat Inherit isn't important out there. The duration refresh doesn't matter because if you're proccing 1, you're proccing 2, so that second one isn't giving you an extra refresh. The extra stack is basically just wasted if it's low damage. So the only reason we care about a second stack is if it's good damage. Unless anyone can tell me otherwise on that. It's just about getting a good damage heat proc. So, we got Ember's Fireball. Ember's Fireball, if I recall, not really known for damage. So, I mean, that ability a lot of people just forget or subsume out. Inferno is half heat, half not heat path. Then, is it proccing on the actual hit, or is it proccing on the fire ring? I'm going to have to test Ember now. Let's have a look at Ember, shall we, chat? Now, does Ember use Vitality? My build does, so I guess, sure, that's fine then. I should just search. Alright, let's give that a whirl. Yeah, there's going to be a couple candidates, some. We'll get through them, one by one. One by one. Alright, I want only one of these, because otherwise the ring damage is going to be really confusing for the test. There we go. Alright. So let's keep an eye on you. See what procs we get. So the hit deals 2. And the ring doesn't apply anymore, but that ring could be applying it to others nearby. So now let's spawn in another one. Yeah, that's fine, Zon. That's fine. I get you. I don't know if my range is... Okay, they're stood on each other. That... I'm feeling a bit cross-eyed right now. Okay, well, anyway. Bop. And then the heat ring is... Are they inside of each other's ring and therefore not being hit? Okay, well, that's just useless. Useless. I said useless. Thank you. Anyway. Let's spawn in a few of them. Okay, so now let's see. When the heat ring should be hitting each other by this point. It is, but it's not blocking heat. So it's just from the landing. Okay. Heavy gunners attacking an Archons. I've got it set to radiation damage, and I've got none of the buffs max and match. So it's the wrong damage type and none of the buffs. Just for your sanity, let me just real quickly here. Where's the build? Where's the build? Which one is it? There it is. Oh, and damage type. Oh, not with you. That one. Cold corrosive. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I think that clears it up. Didn't even have the deadhead stacks. In fact, single tap, single tap, single, single. Yeah. So, yeah. Not really concerned there. They're not stronger. They are not at all stronger. I'm just going to fix this build before I forget I did that. It's incendiary coat that goes there. Yes, it is. There we are. Wonderful. Alrighty. So, for Ember... Ember's Inferno, half the... Yeah, you've got the heat proc from it hitting, but it doesn't affect the fire ring. It also apparently affects Fire Blast, but Fire Blast you're not using the damage from the heat proc, you don't care about that. So it's just Inferno, could potentially get more heat damage out of it. Thermal Sunder killing over time. Thermal Sunder is a big one. Gauss's Thermal Sunder absolutely is going to love it. Problem is, do you want to put it on there? This is going to be one of those weird circumstances where you might actually want to use a unranked mod. Because, yeah, my standard go-to Gauss build isn't a Thermal Sunder one, so that doesn't count. But this one I think is. I think this is my all-round, also includes Thermal Sunder build. Do I have one that's thermal specific? Well, I've got a Thermal Transfer build, that kind of counts, doesn't it? Low range, but, yeah. Three different ways of going about these builds apparently, but this seems to be the one. But none of my builds have vitality on them because you don't really want vitality on Gauss. These are shield and self-tanking frame. You don't want vitality normally. How about Null Star with its augment? Well, Null Star with its augment, let me check. It's on the list, but we'll get to it. So, yeah. Malum say, except Lavos, Warframe can get all buffs from Archon Mods. Lavos doesn't get the buff from all Archon Mods, mate. Please stop lying to yourself if you think that's the case, because, where is it? Archon Stretch, yeah. Electricity damage restores 2 energy over time. What energy does Lavos have, mate? He can trigger it, he gets nothing. Anyway, Archon Vitality. So you need to find a place in Gauss's build to apply that. And then it lets you double up the heat procs from this. Now, doubling up the heat procs is kind of a big deal in this case because the heat damage on its own usually isn't enough to kill outright. So you will be doing multiple casts and then murdering them with the heat damage, also burning through their armor. So that would be a thing. And I suppose, yeah, wherever you put Thermal Sunder on a frame that does use Vitality or does want a health buff, like Raptor pointed out here in Aros, then it does become positive. That's a weird case to think about. This mod and ability combo actually gets better when used on anyone other than Gauss. Anyone that wants to use this mod is actually better, because it's trying to incorporate a mod that works with the rest of the build, whereas Gauss would be ignoring the health benefit and wanting an unranked version just to not waste the capacity. That's weird. The idea of an unranked mod being better than a ranked mod at any point is just weird, but in this case it's a double weird because other people can do it better. Huh. Well, okay. That's a thing that exists. Alright. Hey-ho. We'll see where that goes, I suppose. In terms of building around it then, basically, there's no building around it. You just slot it in, you get double heat procs. That's it. That's the build done. It will work with Fire Blast too? Yeah, it works with Fire Blast, but that's pointless. Fire Blast, no one cares about the heat damage, Raptor. You literally never care about the heat damage on Fire Blast. If I just bring up Ember real quickly here. The damage on it is 200 at base. If you are against any kind of enemy where 200 damage is important to you, you don't care about the Archon mods. Pure and simple, 200 damage is nothing. For comparison, this could, for heck, with none of the build-ups on multi-shots, none of the build-ups on the deadhead stacks or anything like that, not accounting for critical hits, not accounting for headshot bonuses, just the raw damage at the start here is already at 22k. 200 is nothing. You think it might be a more popular subsume? A more popular subsume doesn't matter, Raptor, because if you're subsuming it for the armor strip and the fact that the heat proc exists. You literally do not care about having 2 heat procs from Fire Blast. It doesn't matter. The Fire Blast is right out. No one should be equipping Archon Vitality specifically for Fire Blast. That is a complete waste of your entire existence. Don't do that. Okay, slight exaggeration, but you get my point. It's a waste of time. Don't do it. There are better things to spend your life on. Let's see. So the others. So, yeah, for Thermal Sunder, that's a win. It's a bigger win for frames that aren't Gauss, which is really weird. It's a thing apparently for Blazing Pillage on Pillage, but first that means Blazing Pillage. You're up against the Infested most likely. Other enemies, I suppose, you can damage with as well, but mostly it's against the Infested, is where you use that. Second, Vitality on Hildren? Who'd want to be doing that? So that's a pass. Lavos benefits, it means not using the Umbral set, but he does benefit because Catalyze will absolutely love it, and other abilities will also benefit from it. It says will only increase a heat proc imbued Catalyze by 1 proc, half effect. That is incorrect. I can tell you that is incorrect right now, chat. Because if we bring out Lavos, now I might be wrong here, but I'm like 99.99% certain of this. You see how it says the damage here is 2340? Let me... Yeah, let's just bring that as is. Let's bring that as is. Let's spawn in some unshielded enemies. If I go for... Sorry, unarmored enemies. Let's go for a type of mower. There should be some really high shield ones. Anti-mower should be good. Yeah, let's go the anti-mower. So the anti-mower here should have loads of shields. I didn't check. Has it got a modifier on shields? No heat modifier. Good. So, anti-mower. If I just cast that now, I hit it, what was that, 360? I couldn't see it. It was actually really hard to see. Does that reset the cooldown? It doesn't. Ah, pain for testing. There we are. Alright, let me try it again. What's the damage hit? Was that 360? I genuinely cannot tell. It's so damn quick and tiny. Ugh. I mean, I should know what it should be, but... Yeah, it should be 4,680 total. I'm just going to wait for the timer to run out. $9,360. $9,360. Okay. Why is it... Hang on. Why is it doing $9,360? Why are you taking double damage? Hey? $9,360? That doesn't make sense. It's 2,340. Double because I'm infusing it with heat. It should be 4,680, but it's doubling again to 9... It's not even double 9,680. Slightly less than double. Hold on, what's going on here? What is going on here that I'm not noticing? Oh, I couldn't read it because it went over its bloody name. This is the pain of testing, chat. This is the pain of testing. I would, at this point, usually just record it, put it into my video editor, and then just check it frame by frame. Doesn't Lavos have a condition overload kind of passive? He does, but notice the lack of status procs in the Zerko. 9,360. That's definitely 9,360. Roblox saying, if I don't remember wrong, your fourth does more damage for status. I'm not sure what that word was supposed to be. But yeah, it does a double... damage is doubled for each element afflicting an enemy, but no element is afflicting it when I'm hitting it. 2,340 multiplied by 2 will be 4,680. Even if it doubled again... Yeah, 9,360. Yeah, it's doubling a second time. I don't get why. Is it counting its own heat proc? If so, I should be able to get that to trigger with a different element as well. Let's see. It is not weak or strong to electric on the shield, so let's try that. If that's the case, then this should deal even more damage. Let's see. Nope, 9,360. That was again 9,360. And then it died. Hold on. Hold on, that's adding even more questions. I haven't got the Archon mod on here, have I? No, no, no. So why is it doing double? Did 3 charged and 4? That would deal even more damage. That's not helping us test what's going wrong here. Maybe... Is it accidentally hitting a headshot? No. The headshot's supposed to be triple damage now. It can't be that. I'm going to grab a different unit. Let's see. Another Corpus scanned unit that's got a load of high shields. Come on. Yeah, that's a lot of shields. Let me just check. Same vulnerabilities, same vulnerabilities. Good, good, good. Alright. $3,944. You have damage adaptation in you, don't you? 3,944 is none of the numbers that should be. You're useless to me. That what? No. Let's find another unit. Let's see. Another unit. Not the Aurochs ones. Aurochs seem to be problematic. 250 shield. Probably should scale to be enough. No, no, it'll burn out. I need something stronger than that. Bursters are weird. Let's not use you. Fog Scrambers. I don't think they have any special resistance. Yeah, we'll try the Fog Scrambers. Negative to fire? What? Where? Or is that just part of Aurex units have it by default? They might do that, actually, yeah. I'm going to assume that's what you mean, BV, but in a fuller sentence anyway. Because they don't seem to have any on here, and they didn't seem to have a symbol on it with the Hayekers. Tech guy checked a second earlier. Ah, okay. Well, we're going to use the Frog Scrambus. Let me go full fire. 4680. But for some reason on the mower it's doing double. I must be hitting a headshot. That's the only thing I can think of. I'm actually hitting a headshot. And it's the old school headshot. Not the triple damage, but the double damage on the anti-mower. I must be. Just zap them all for a quick recharge. Shouldn't hurt them too much. They'll regenerate their shields shortly. Just give them a second. Stop dying. That'd be great. Alright, let's try this. So, trying to watch both at once is probably not going to work, but let's do it. Yep, 4680, 9360. This is... It's just taking double damage. Why is this one taking double damage? God! You ruin everything, you stupid... Yeah, that's what you get. Right, okay, cool. Hello, Rickeraz. Everything is absolutely peachy. I am not struggling with the fact that some units are taking double damage for no good reason whatsoever. Okay, so this time I'm going to do it without a heat infusion. Let's see what we get. 2340 as expected. Okay, well at least I've narrowed down one thing. So I can test on the Fog Scrambus. No mows will harm during the stream? Wrong. I will harm them every single day. They deserve it. So, we're narrowing it down, okay? We're narrowing down the details. Next detail to narrow down is how much is the heat proc. I should have checked how much that heat proc was doing, the unproc, but let's do it. So, unsetup is 1171. I'm going to write that down somewhere. There we are, notepad. 1171. And now I'm going to test it with heat infused. Up. 2341. So yeah, that is doubled as expected. It's one-off doubled, but we go with that. It's 2341. So now let's bring in the Archon Vitality and see what happens. First of all, my strength is going to go down because I'm using the Umbral set. So I've just ruined my initial numbers there. Wiki says Anti-Mower got heat proc immunity. Well, Wiki is clearly wrong on that one. It most certainly hasn't. Right. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to retest that without this strength bonus. That's silly of me. We'll try it again. So yeah, how much damage do we get on the proc now? We get 1901. Alright, 1901. There we are. I am mistyping everything on my notepad, but it's fine. Alright, so we get 1901 without the Archon mod. Now I'm going to put it on, again for a heat-infused one, and see what we get. This has taken far longer than it should have to do this test, but we're finally here. What? Huh? What? Huh? What? What? I've lost it, chat. The game has lost it and I've lost it. How am I supposed to test things when things like this happen? How can I trust anything? What? If I come out of the arsenal, it's hidden my energy bar. It doesn't want me to know. It doesn't want me to know. It says 0 here now. But it... I'm going to reload the simulacrum. Can I cast something? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's do that first. I'm reloading the simulacrum. Yeah. Let's go to the relay. We'll just come back in and hopefully everything will be just fine. Woo. Okay. That was... Yeah. Managed to proc was 1901. We'll have a look at it proper. Right then, so... No energy. I'm going to ignore that. Nope, doesn't exist. Don't know what you're talking about. Absolutely does not exist. Okay, so last time with the exact same strength, a fully infused heat 4, no procs was 1901. Now, there we are. Yeah, it's double. It's double. Wait, is it double? Wait, was that double? No, that one double, was it? Or was I misreading it? The text is so tiny. Actually, you know what? I have an idea. Ah, now I can see. How is the text not bigger? 2851. Wait, what have you got? Did that say 3 procs? Oh, I need to fix that. That looks horrible. Ugh. It didn't even do what I needed it to do. 50% increase? Yeah, I think I may have missed something. If I... Hold on. Ignore the energy bit, guys. It's clearly just broken. Hold on. So if I hit this guy with a heat-infused catalyze, I get 1 heat proc. 951? It was heat-infused! So I've had a number of not so nice comments with regards to power throw on Glaive Prime. I incorrectly stated in my Glaive Prime video that power throw would not give you the double damage. It does actually work on it. This is why I reported it incorrectly, is because I was getting a simulacrum bug whereupon it wasn't working. And this is the exact kind of situation that causes it, where you go from, you do one thing, and it does 1900 damage, you leave and come back, and now it does something completely different. Not to mention enemies like the anti-Mo are just randomly taking double damage because they feel like it. This is why mistakes slip through, guys. Because the tool we're working with doesn't even understand itself. That's 2 heat procs now. Why was it 1 heat proc last time though, but now it's 2 heat procs, and that also explains why we're only getting that, and... okay. So Archon Vitality is only buffing up 1 of the 2 heat procs, and also sometimes we only get 1 heat proc for some reason. Yeah, regular fear. I go in and out of simulacrum testing more often now that I'm more aware of the bugs. I was not aware of just how bad simulacrum could be at the time that I did the Glaive Prime video. I was not aware of just how buggy it can be. Now I do know. Which is why I am so much more careful And it's also why videos take a long time to put together, because I want to be absolutely certain of everything I can be. Alright, that's 2 heat procs. Yeah, definitely 2 heat procs. I'm going to go back to relaying back in and see, by chance, do I get just 1 heat proc? And if I do, I'm actually just going to lose my mind. This is a really confusing test right now. This is supposed to be a simple, oh yeah, look at that, it only gives 1 proc more. Yep, job done. Instead, it is not simple. It's not easy peasy lemon squeezy, it's stressy lemon depressy. Alright. 2 procs. Why did it get 1 proc before? Did I just not infuse the heat on the ability like I always do? Did I... I'm going to have to check the stream footage on that one, if it's even going to show. I'm sure I infused heat into it. Why wouldn't I? I'm testing the infused results. So without infusing, well, without infusing, it's going to be half the procs, half the damage, yeah. But... oh, whatever. Screw that guy's face. Screw that guy's entire face. Okay. So... Archon Vitality. Actually worse on Lavos than you might expect. How's that for a twist? So not only does it require you to get rid of your full umbral set, so you're losing 22% strength anyway, which is just kind of a deal, and also losing some armor, and also losing some health, because this only goes up to 440, not 770, so you're losing health, armor, and strength. In exchange, you get double heat procs on the abilities you don't care about it on, and only 50% more heat procs on the ability you do care about it on if you only use heat on the ability. I suppose if you don't infuse heat, it will probably still give you the double. If you go like heat electric, there's a lot of trade-off there. There is a lot of trade-off happening. I'm not sure I like it. Because the same goes for the Archon Intensify. Because the other one you can use here, Archon Intensify, it's like, hey, you know how you restored health with your 1? Well, now you get 60% strength. It's like, I was getting 77, mate. Why do I need 60? I was getting 77 before. Even without it, you get 55% always on versus 60% if you remember to heal first. Also, swapping that out also means that you then get even less armor. And less health if you still happen to be using normal, Umbral Vitality. But you don't have to. I want to like these, chat. I really do want to like these mods. But it seems that their use cases are exceedingly niche for an entire new range of mods. In Endurance, HP sources like armor and health are worthless and nothing of value is truly lost in that kind of content. Okay, in Endurance content, you're not taking Lavos. Endurance content is really pushing the outer limits of ordinary gameplay. In fact, it's not ordinary gameplay. You've left the outer limits of ordinary gameplay. Endurance missions, you are really just going out there. My standard Lavos setup can go well into level 200 plus before I have to start paying attention in Steel Path. If you're going into level 200 plus, you're leaving all normal gameplay loops at that point. Like, fair enough, things start to break down for the health armor setup, but Lavos doesn't have an alternative answer for that. So it still doesn't matter for Lavos that you're dropping down your health. If anything, you're just making it where the level it starts to fail at is lower. You can always inhale insufficient amounts of copium spamming Vazarin or Lavos. Well, spamming Vazarin is a thing. You spam Vazarin to your heart's content, Ragnarfire. You enjoy that gameplay loop. I don't. Have fun. Yeah, with a fang, yeah. 200 is where I have to start paying attention. 400, that's where it's really beginning to be a struggle for Lavos. It's my standard build. At that point, you know, if you've gone long enough that you're up to level 400 enemies, You've gone past the point of I am here for loot and into the point of I am here for the challenge of fighting level 400 enemies, in which case you've changed the name of the game at that point, or nature of the game. I play a looter shooter. What's the difference between Archon and Prime? Well, Archon is Archon and Prime is Prime. They're different mods. Prime you get from Barrow, with very minor exceptions like Prime Sure-Footed. And Archon you get from Carl's Garrison. They come with extra benefits, and some of them aren't Prime equivalent because there isn't a Prime equivalent. Yeah, they're very different mods. They're the same, but different. Different source. Blind Guy Playing saying that the thing that bothers me is Archon Intensify and Vitality are both excessively niche. And Vitality especially has to compete with triple Umbral setups, and in that instance it utterly fails. It's a bit of a mix, isn't it? Berserker, cheers. With Archon Vitality being a benefit to Thermal Sunder, but you want to be using Thermal Sunder on not Gauss to want to use Vitality, because using Vitality on Gauss just seems like a bad idea. Yeah. Is it okay for levels to go with high range, high strength? Yeah, you can go high range, high strength. The reason I don't go high strength usually, or at least any higher than this, is because it doesn't give you anything. Yeah, you'll get more heals, but you'll be healing enough to full heal yourself anyway. You'll be getting more damage on this, but you're not using this for damage. You'll be getting more damage on this, but you're not using this for damage. And you'll be getting more damage on this, but if you want more damage on this, use Status Prime enemies. If you take your strength from the 117 I have here, all the way up to double that, 234%, first of all, you're investing a lot of mod space in getting to that point, so what are you taking out to get there? Secondly, all that work you've done to double your damage is a single status proc. Just one more status proc on the enemy, you double your damage anyway. Just fire off a bajillion statuses, use the Epitaph or some other primer if you really need to, and then when you press your 4, everything dies. Yeah. Anyone was saying, PSA from DE, they've temporarily shifted the Break Nama mission weekly cycling to Wednesdays due to a glitch for next week's Break Nama. Okay, so the Carl changeover is next Wednesday rather than next Monday. Okay. So yeah, on levels, high range and not so much strength. The added benefit of not caring that much about strength, overextended. If you wanted to buff up your strength even higher, you'd probably want to get rid of this mod, and that's costing you a hell of a lot of range, so it actually just works out to not worry about that. Ragnarfire saying, in my opinion, niche is not equal to bad as long as the best user is worth using on compared to the other loadout peers. So yes, but you got to think of where these mods are in the setup. You think of the Umbral mods, okay? The Umbral mods, big old thing you get access to. After going through normal mods, going through bronze, silver, gold, occasionally seeing ideas around prime mods here or there, you get to the Umbral set and you see it put together on a frame and you look at these stats and you go, holy hell! My health bonus went from 440 to 770? One mod slot intensify, it's not on 30%, it's 77? Umbral Fiber, 110% armor, who needs that? We got 192%, and we've got nearly 50% resistance to town damage. Hell yeah! Why it says 25, oh yeah, it's 25.6 over there. You see, that set there, it's really doing a lot of work altogether, and the mods want to be together. If you're going for armor, you're going for health. If you're going for health, you're going for armor. They want to be there. On most frames that care about health and armor, strength kind of comes up as well, because it'll be part of their survival. So the whole set actually does a lot of work. These mods are from a similar position. For some reason, another Archon mod's missing again, but that happens. You've gone through yet more quests. You've got this whole new set of mods dropped on your lap from the Carl missions, which you're obviously going to do, having completed all the missions up to Veilbreaker. You get these mods, and then they don't have any synergy whatsoever. I don't see any synergy between these mods. There's no set bonus. There is no, this mod will make that mod better and that mod will make this mod better. There's none of that lot going on in here. So the level of niche is really niche. And I'm looking at the number of frames these can be used on. to be more valuable. I'm just not seeing it. There are a slim number of instances where these mods matter, and most of them otherwise, they're just kind of like, eh. Archon Intensify, we haven't got around to it yet proper. Stretch, it's pretty much just a Vault Gyre thing. You can use it on others as well, things like Wisp, for example, if you're going for a range build on Wisp. There are going to be places where that comes in handy. Stretch is probably the best out of them all. The sheer drain cost compared to the normal stretch range is a bit odd. Archon Intensify, it's got its position, especially in being a V polarity. If you haven't got an Umbral or room for an Umbral set, that's where this is going to come out. But these two, I'm just... No. This is the only one of these two that I would consider using. Well, no, these I just consider using where I've already got the space for it. Like, Prime Continuity here, I can replace Archon Continuity because, hell, why not? That's really it. That's really it. For the amount of time and effort it takes to get there, for the amount of, here is your reward for succeeding this far. Is it a reward? In these cases, I don't think it is. I really don't think it is. If the Prime mods didn't exist, as I said earlier, if the Primes didn't exist and we had these stats, we'd be like, oh my god, yes, this is amazing. But we have the Prime mods. And it's not like only a few high-level players have them. These Prime mods are handed out by Barrow. Barrow could turn up at Strata Relay, which means that someone who's got the minimum requirements to go to Strata Relay can turn in the rewards from a bunch of Lith relics on Earth and buy it. Just, yeah. You can kind of use Flow on some Nuke Frost builds versus level 30s. Well, first, Nuke Frost build is a little bit of a janky joke, isn't it? Secondly, if you are nuking, you're killing all the enemies at the same time, so you get one extra energy orb, and then you go on cooldown, so all the other enemies that might have procced it don't. It's got anti-synergy with nukes. It's rare that I can call something anti-synergy. That's one of them. That is definitely one of them. Right. Chat, I think I've been ranting for quite a while. I've been ranting and testing and losing my mind over the simulacrum for quite a while, because I think it's about time we did a platinum giveaway. So if you haven't already done, exclamation mark ticket, guys, this is your last minute reminder. Exclamation mark ticket for a chance to win it. To get yourself some platinum, potentially, on any platform. Why they even put a cooldown on the mod? Honestly, no idea. No idea why they decided to put a cooldown on it. As Radio said, and I think I said earlier, either 10% drop with no cooldown or 100% drop with cooldown. Fine. It's still locked to cold damage, still locked to a kill on cold damage specifically. This is very niche. The extra requirements on there just didn't need to exist. It just didn't need to exist. But that's how they've made it, so we can give our reviews on exactly that. I don't think I'll be putting out a video very soon on these mods. A lot of people have already been saying what I've been saying. Certainly a lot of people who got access to them because of the glitch ahead of time. And it still boggles my mind that you're like, yeah, that's okay. You know, we glitched the game, let it happen. You know, just keep the mods. That's still weird to me, but that's another conversation. But yeah, I've got a lot of Roombas. Yeah, I wonder why that happened, Quintus Esprit. I wonder why I have over 260 Roombas going around the ship. Literally just all over this place. It's an infestation. Oh, it's absolutely bonkers in here. Alright, guys. I think that's enough time for anyone to get in on the raffle if you haven't already done so. I'm just going to close that now, frankly. If you missed it, you missed it. If you missed it, you missed it. And let's see, the winner of today's Platinum Raffle today is going to be Dr. Evil. with 3 underscores in the name. Dr. Evil, congratulations, you are the winner of today's Platinum giveaway. I'll be contacting you here on Twitch in the next few minutes to get a hold of your Warframe username and platform. We'll get that sent on over to you, my dude. Congratulations, team then. Nice. Nice indeed. It's always nice to get a little win from a giveaway, isn't it? And with that, folks, we need to be raiding over to someone. We need to be raiding on over to another part of the Warframe community, because that is where, unfortunately, I'm going to be wrapping up today, guys. I know, it's gone so quickly. Well, the ranting didn't, but there's only so much I can handle in that simulacrum, let me tell you. So let's see, where can we go to? Who can we raid on over to today? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I don't even recognize that name. Who is that? No idea. Let's see. Pubscore is probably ending about now. I'm sure he ends about now. Neo Nurse is up. We can go there. We got Queen Misrule is up. Let's see. Who do we want to go to? Do you want to go Pubscore? Like I said, I think they end now. I'm just going to double check on their stream real quickly. It has been a hot minute since Queen Misrule as well. So, you know what? Let me just check. Oh, no, he doesn't end now. He's only been up for 1.5 hours. So we're gonna put a poll on it, chat. I'm gonna accidentally break part of my streaming setup. There we go. We're gonna make a quick poll on it, guys. I'm gonna let you lot decide where we're going, because I think that's the only fair way of doing this. Let me just type up a poll. Who? Pupska or Queen Misrule? There we are. Easy, quick thingy on that. Who are we gonna raid? I've just put the question as who because you know what I'm asking. You take care, T-Nex. Have a good night. I'll give you guys just a moment to decide on that. Pupscore or Queen Misrule. If you don't know who they are, you'll be finding out one of them very shortly, and the other one, well, you won't. It's pretty self-explanatory. Ooh, those votes are tight. Those votes are very tight. Could go either which way at the moment. It could go either which way at the moment there. Make sure you are getting votes on that. Come on, guys. Come on. I know there's a few of you here. I know there's more than 21 of you here. You can open up a poll on your phone or on your computer, whatever you're doing right now. Pop a vote down. Don't matter which one you choose. If you don't know which one to choose, choose one. Which name sounds more fun? And all of that, me spieling there, got 5 more people to vote. There we are, that works. And Queen Misrule is the choice. Alrighty then. So we're raiding over to Queen Misrule. It is just Queen Misrule. Am I spelling that correctly? I'm probably not, and that's the hilarious bit. No, I spelled it correctly. Ha! Go me. Right, we're in. Let's go. You can't use the Roomba remote anymore? I mean, Snake Radio, you know how to fix that. But we're on our way over to the raid now, guys. So thank you very much for joining in on today's stream. I do hope you have enjoyed yourselves, and I will see you all, hopefully on Friday, for some more good old gaming times. It will not be Warframe on Friday. On Sunday, there will be more Warframe, though. Take your pick. Catch you later.